Peggy 12.
Round one. Fight! Simple and clean. Showtime, baby! Welcome to Sets. This will be a good fight.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sets here on Capcom Fighters, where we bring you two amazing guests from different parts of the world and pit them in the ring for a first to 10, as well as have discussions and interviews on each side of the first to 10. A pre-match interview and a post-match interview, as well as give you some general news of what's been going on in the competitive Street Fighter, amongst with the product itself. Some new stuff came out over the past week or so. Maybe you picked up one or two things. Maybe you decided to get your little goofy side on, your more animated side on over this lovely art here. But yes, I'm going to be your host once again tonight, Jammers, and alongside me are going to be the two compadres to take you on a ride for this episode as well. Here they are. They come and appear on screen as I say it. Wow, someone's having a good time pulling faces. I hope that's not how you put your son to bed at night with that face. But anyway.
No, that would not have worked.
It would not have worked. It would have kept him up. Anyway, brilliant.
That's a very scary face.
It definitely did look like a scare. It scared me anyway. But Ovaha, talk to me. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling solid, man. I'm looking forward to the games. Obviously, to Capcom Cup qualified players tonight, and we got loads of other stuff to go over tonight. So looking forward to it. Obviously, always having a good time with you guys. I'm also enjoying a hot drink as we speak. It's called Glögg. It's from Sweden. It's a very Nordic thing. So it's like a hot
hot tea. Chocolate?
No, it's more like fruity in taste.
So like a hot smoothie or something.
It's
like
basically it's basically like there's a translation which is it's called mulled wine, but it doesn't have alcohol.
Mulled?
But, yeah.
So it's called Glögg. It sounds
it's like
a sludge.
Yeah, it's like a Christmas drink basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm getting into the mood.
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay. It's not like. Yeah, I prefer coffee.
Yeah, sure, yeah. But you can't have coffee too late, though.
No, that's true. You can't have it too early in the morning. You can't have it too late at night, I've heard.
Exactly.
You can't have it too early in the morning?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee. I don't know. Do not believe me. It's just anecdotal. Anyway, you can research it yourself. Don't matter. Veggie, how you feeling tonight? Is he muted himself? How's he muted himself?
Wait, what happened to
there
the
you
sound?
go.
Oh, there it is.
I was like,
I was like, wait, is it me?
Did you lose me too?
Is it me or is it you?
Oh, it was me?
Anyway.
Oh, I lost all. Anyway, this is gonna be the third week now that I don't spoil the fight card before
well, I mean,
you
they've
get
seen
the
it anyway. So.
Amazing. You're doing so good, Becky.
At least it wasn't on me anyway. So
Becky, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you.
I can start saying like I'm really excited for this set because this guy plays that character and this guy plays that character, and I haven't seen that matchup played in such a long time, and I'm so excited just to see them.
You could tell me that you've been enjoying playing your new Zangief costume, or your day's been alright.
The new Zangief costume is amazing. Have you seen how the
best.
The goggles go like.
Yeah, they tilt up. I heard.
Yeah,
they're really cool. Yeah.
I think they go a little bit like
Right. How did the glasses go? Don't listen to the like.
Listen to Richard.
No. Like so the thing is, I was starting to think to myself here. So I think the glasses get a little bit misty from like when he breathes hot air from in the ending when
Okay.
he wins. Yeah.
Oh,
So that
okay.
was my point.
I
Sorry.
didn't notice that. But this is why we have a lore master, Jammers, because I don't need to notice it if the lore master notices it, because the lore master will tell me, and he will tell you as well. That's what's so great about a lore master.
Okay, so if by that logic, if you don't know frame data and I do, I'll just tell you, right? Without you needing to.
No, but
Yeah,
that's
you-
more
you are
like
the
a
book-
technical master.
You're the book of knowledge.
Am I?
Yes, and
I
Omar is
I
the
already
book
know
of
You're
what
like
I
a Jammers.
And
Jammers, you're
Omar
like a
is the book
technical
of
data
history.
sheet.
A
Yes.
technical data sheet. That doesn't
Yes.
Excel spreadsheet.
If anything, that actually deters a lot of people. That sends them away, doesn't it? Bring them closer.
No.
Anyway, but yes.
Yeah, and Nova is the historical document.
Yes.
So is he the oath keeper? Is he the guru of Street
Yeah,
Fighter
lore
history?
keeper.
I'd say so. Yeah. At this
okay.
point, he has not disappointed. Even when I'm streaming and I'm asking a question, he will be like,
Anyway.
4 pages of information about what happened between Dan and Ryu in 1999,
Absolutely
summer
brilliant.
12th of the July, almost said January, but that's not summer. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
right? Speaking of information, let's roll on the information that's necessary for you guys. It is tonight's fight card, of course. We announced it over the weekend, and we're live with it here. 2 qualified players for Capcom Cup. One done it via the online premiere, which I had the pleasure of commentating with Ringe. Shouts to Ringe. And of course, the other through Salt Mine League Germany, the World Warrior Ranking event. Halibel taking it there. So we're going to have these guys. We actually got them lined up in the green room, ready and waiting. So we'll talk to them very shortly. So I'm going to expect Dalsim versus Ken. I don't think Halibel's been playing the other characters. And again, because it's basically, they've got just over 2 months. 2 months to prepare, maybe get a new character under their belt for the CPT finals, or just go in hard with their main character. I mean, Veggie, what do you think, real quick? Do you think they should get a new character or leave it?
The thing with Halibel is that he plays around with the cast. When he started, or when I started running into in Street Fighter 6 early after release, he was playing Jury, right? And I think he's been on Ryu. I'm not sure, but I think Luke. I think maybe he did every character to master. I'm not completely sure. We can ask him about that. But he will go, for instance, playing Jury. He will notice that, okay, Jury's good, but could there be something better? And then he will try to find what's better, and then he found Ken, and he's stuck in Ken. And I really like a player that can do that. It's sort of like what Venom does as well, finds a strong character, but there is a stronger character, I'll go to the next one. And I think we actually need to give that more like props. Because
more
that
credit.
is,
Do you mean the general assessment from the naked eye?
yeah, like people who go from a character to a better character when there is a better character. I think that is one of the hardest things to do in Street Fighter, especially when they're different playstyles.
Well, look,
I think that requires a lot of props, to be honest.
Here's how I see Phenom, real quick, right, before we get over ours. Here's how I see Phenom, right? There are people in life that have an extremely high standard, and they will never lower those standards in life. Phenom will pick a top tier character, and he'll stay on that bracket. He will not go any lower, right? So when he finds one, he'll go where the rest of them. And sometimes he'll wait. Sometimes he'll wait for the scene to just flourish and go, okay, they found it. This character's strong, that character's strong. He doesn't play certain top tier styles, but he always tried to fit a fundamental archetype. You notice that. You know, he played Akuma, he dabbled with Akuma in SF5, he dabbled, I think, with a little bit of Ken, he dabbled with Cammy, and eventually, remember, he was a Karen main, and he went to Luke. Heck, he even played Guile when Guile was strong at one point. So we just need to give it a year or two, and then we'll see more characters come under the Phenom repertoire, because he's already been dabbling with Luke. He's already been playing Cammy. I'm waiting for the Chun-Li. I'm definitely waiting for the Chun-Li.
Oh, I'm waiting for that too.
Don't think, like, I've seen
It's just a
Phenom.
matter of time.
The Chun-Li will come at some point.
I've
He will
known
always learn
Phenom
Chun-Li
for too long
eventually.
now.
Yeah.
And he can't hide it either. And then when a top tier comes out that's not his style, he won't play them because it's not his style. He needs to fit in under a certain umbrella.
Yeah.
But, sorry, Olvaha, what about you? Do you think people should probably use this time to acquire a new character, or just stick with their main guns and then prepare for the finals that way?
I'll answer your question just in a moment. I just want to add one thing to the whole conversation about Phenom and picking top tiers. I think it takes a certain kind of a player to just hear that a character is really strong and then you start like immediately investing into a new character, you throw everything else away and then you just start like investing into a new character which is regarded as a top tier or like a high tier character. And I think it takes a certain kind of a player where you can actually like make that work for you, because I see a lot of people pick up like these highly regarded characters and they don't seem to make it work, and like they need a lot of time for that. But there's people like Phenom who can actually do that in a shorter amount of time.
I will say, to bounce off that, it's because from my perspective, Phenom doesn't have any attachment to these characters. There's no attachment.
And that's like that's a strength in my opinion.
He's very easily,
in a way.
he can just detach him and say, all right, put you down for a little bit, or put you down completely, and then come back to you if you come strong.
Yeah.
But you know,
He does have an attachment to Nikali though, just for some reason.
well, because he was dying for Nikali to get what, a 5th costume that never actually came. He was dying for that, and he never got his wish. So
Damn.
that's essentially
Rip
how
Bozo.
it goes. But yes, no, you know what? We could talk about this. But I want to actually get the guests in so we have a nice little chat with them regarding Street Fighter. So we do have our guests ready and waiting. So if we get Garnet and Halibel to unmute their microphones, that would be much appreciated. So we start chatting with these guys. I've been waiting to chat with them for a little while. So yes, let me find out. We should have them here. So have I got Halibel and Garnet on the line? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, we got to do this right. How do you say it? Guten Abend? Is that how you say it? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Perfect.
Guten Abend.
All right, good. I said that in German. Now I've got to say the other one. Buonasera. Is that it?
Yeah, is that it?
Perfect. All right, I said good evening in 2 separate languages. That's the only amount of language you're going to hear me say for the rest of the show. But yes, gentlemen, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us this evening. And in this part, before we put you guys in the ring, I would actually like to know a little bit more about yourselves and your opinions on Street Fighter 6 in general. But I'd like to ask this question to my guests because I haven't actually asked it to them in a while, and that's the history regarding your names. And I want to start with Halibel. Now, I can hazard a guess as to where it came from, but Halibel, do you mind enlightening me where your name came from?
Yeah, I mean, it's from the anime Bleach. It's a character in Bleach. It's one of the Espadas. Fun little fact about that. I like the theme of the Espada. It says you have to sacrifice something to gain something. I found it really cool. So the day I named myself after Halibel, the next week the new episode came out and she died.
So I'm sorry if he spoiled it for anybody that has decided to invest time into the show. But
I was kind of like, okay, maybe a bad omen, but but that's the reason. It's a cool character, so I named myself after.
No, I've seen a lot of fan
It's a cool
art.
name,
I
too.
think it is. Yeah, it definitely is a cool name. I love how he just said, "Oh well, she disappeared next episode." So well, there you go. And he stuck with the name ever since. So that's brilliant. We've had a couple of guys who've named themselves after video game characters. We actually had someone on the show a little while ago who literally called himself Espada because of the Espada in Bleach. We've had a couple of Bleach fans come on the show, which was great to hear. But Garnet, what about you? Where does your name come from? It's a very interesting name.
The origin of my name, Garnet, comes from Call of Duty, and I have to choose one name because I had a esports career in Call of Duty 2 in 2012.
No way! Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was 10 years old, but there's the leader of a clan, okay, and he gave me a list with a lot of names, and there's Garnet. I read it and I thought, oh, it sounds cool in my mind, and I started to use that name.
Wow. See,
No way.
My career on Call of Duty is over. I continue to use that name.
I like that. I'll give you a little history on myself. Before I got into fighting games, I was heavily invested into the first-person shooter. And I was what you would call, what's the equivalent? I was a very good online warrior in Call of Duty before I just gave up on it. So no, I like that you've had an interesting history with that.
Okay,
I like that origin story.
My first question to Garnet is, do you enjoy zoning because you played Call of Duty?
Yes, I like it.
I knew it.
No. Yeah, that is. Oh, go on.
I was a sniper main in Call of Duty.
Well, okay.
That's the reason.
Okay, it's all coming together now. All right, everything is making sense off of that question alone. Now that's perfect. We got to hear that. Now, Halibel. So just going back to you. Now, I knew you from SF4 because I believe Germany had an extremely strong fighting game scene in SF4. And then new talent emerged in SF5, but I don't think you played SF5 that much. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, like I played it the first season. I played one of the CPT events in Germany, and I came second on that. I lost against CCL, I think it was. He played Chun-Li.
I remember that one. Yes.
And after that, I pretty much didn't play Street Fighter 5 anymore, and I found my new love in shooters. And Overwatch came out, for example, and then because I never really played shooters ever, really, right?
So you decided to give it a go.
I give it a go, and it was so much fun at the time, and then I kind of transitioned over to them.
Okay, now my main question just before I had to recollect that history. What made you decide to come back to SF6 then? Was it the general aesthetic? Were you away from fighting games too long and you wanted to scratch that itch again? Why did you decide to come back with Street Fighter 6?
It was a combination of a lot of factors. For example, shooters, like there were like a lot of shooters that failed kind of like the expectations. Like where I got dissatisfied. I was like, why did I do that? And my friends were itching me always to say, hey, try the beta of Street Fighter 6. And I literally said to everyone, I'm done with fighting games. And so I played
you were
the
in
beta.
the retirement home before they dragged you out.
Yeah, and I played the beta and like or the beta. I still don't know how to pronounce that.
That's fine.
But I got a smile on my face playing it, and it's been a while since I smiled while gaming, right? Because shooters can do a lot of mental damage on that. Right. So I was smiling and like, okay, maybe it was a one-time thing. So the next beta came out, I smiled, and I was like, okay, I enjoyed so much, why not? And then I came back.
Now it seems that whoever convinced you, or if you did a lot of self-convincing, it's worked because you've qualified for the cup, and congratulations with qualifying for the cup, by the way. So
thank you.
Surely there must have been a good choice down the line that you've made if you qualified for the final.
Definitely, kind of worked out.
So you feel thankful to your friends who convinced you, since you're now in the cup?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, honestly, it was 6 years I was out of fighting games, and
that's a long time.
Yeah, but there was a long period where they said come back, and it's like if you hear it every time, it's getting a bit annoying, right? So, but I'm really thankful, and I appreciate all my friends that stick with me and actually like help me. Even just like, for example, one of my best friends right now is gonna travel with me to Capcom Cup just to cheer me on, and emotional support and stuff like that. So I think without them, I wouldn't have won Capcom Cup. I'm being honest. No, I'm being 100% honest.
That's a very big thing to have because you're seeing.
I just want to add after you, Jammers. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much, sir. I just wanted to ask, did it take long to catch up since you had so many years off, or do you feel like you just came in and had the same level?
That's a good question. It felt like I still had the fundamentals, but I lost a lot of tech, let's say like that, like you accumulate over the years.
Okay.
So it took me a little bit of time to get adjusted to, if they wake up jab, I do this, I do this, what do I do against this style of opponent? But
you mean in terms of thinking like a fighting game player again? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly. So the fundamentals were still there, but all the other things that are important in fighting games, right? The adaptation part, what do I do against opponents that like to do this and that. I needed to accumulate that again, but I feel like I'm back.
Well, I mean,
sure.
You know what they say, form is temporary, class is permanent. And because you invested a lot of time into fighting games before you took that long hiatus, it took a little while to come back. And what a way to come back. Very good of you. Now, let me go back to Garnet. So, Garnet, I want to ask you because I do feel the Italian scene doesn't get spoken about enough. I think that's from the players to the scene in general. Who has been your biggest inspiration from the Italian scene to allow you to continue to play fighting games, if that makes sense?
This is a good question. To be honest, I don't have any inspiration in Italian FGC, to be honest. But I started to play SF5 for fun, okay? Because my mother gave it to me for Christmas.
Okay.
And that's the reason that I choose Fang, because it's the most original character to Strange, and I never played Street Fighter before of Street Fighter 5.
Okay.
It started randomly. But the Italian FGC isn't normal, to be honest, because when you come here for a tournament, you can feel it like a football match. Because
and I've seen your football matches.
They do chance, and try to ask it to Andy Walker or Mr. Crimson, because that was here yesterday, and now we have another great player like Libro,
yes.
and also Marisa.
Yes, I remember. Libro's the Marisa that likes to command grab people a lot. He almost qualified for the cup, which was pretty close, I gotta say. So, with Libro, is Libro was he around in SF5 or is he new talent for SF6?
Libro comes from Tekken and now comes on Street Fighter 6. That is a new player on Street Fighter.
Okay, no, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, different parts of the FGC, different walks of life coming in and ruining the Street Fighter players' day. I like that. Brilliant. Now, I want to ask Garnet another question before we go back to Halibel. Garnet, can you describe to me what Dalsim's biggest problem is in Street Fighter 6? I think he's a good character, but when I've spoken to Crimson, it seems that the character has a few issues. Do you know what they are?
I think Dalsim has a lot of issue, but this is not a really real problem. But I think the game mechanics create limits for Dalsim to create a strategy for his limbs game. Okay. Because for the perfect parry, he is so exposed to from the long limbs for the drive mechanics, like a drive impact, drive rush, and all stuff. And I think this is the biggest weakness about this character. But in general, is a good pick, especially this game let player more freedom, and I like it because I learn every day a better way to use the same thing, like the level 2, for example, the mix-up for the level 1 and level 2, and this is so good. It's so good.
Okay, no, I definitely like that answer. Just to bounce off what you said there before, with the system limiting Dalsim in certain ways, do you think if they kind of adjusted the system, as in made maybe parry weaker and drive impact a little bit weaker, do you think Dalsim would naturally get stronger, or would he stay the same?
I think he becomes better. But I think he needs some adjustment. But it's good for now.
Okay, no, I mean, like I said to you before when I was talking with Ringe, I like watching your Dalsim, Crimson as well, Zaffarina, all the guys, because I learn something new from you guys every day. Now let's home in on Halibel again. I always like asking this question because I like these guys scurrying to find an answer. So Halibel, let me ask you, why is Ken better than Luke?
I don't understand the question.
Oh no, you definitely understand.
I think you have to rephrase that. Like, oh, now I understand. Now, okay, you mean like why is Luke better than Ken? Yeah. So honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand what there is to debate. Luke's buttons are just better. Crouching medium punch exists. back heavy, the suppressor is insane. The damage output is insane. And people underestimate, okay, Ken has a corner carry, right? But so does Luke. I mean, 80% corner carry and he's in front of you, or 100% corner carry, there's not much of a difference. Okay. And I think, honestly, that Luke is better than Ken.
Okay, I like that you gave me the company answer, because Ken has some of the best side switching potential in the game. That was brilliant.
Don't remember that.
Of course you don't remember that. It's interesting how you don't remember that, but you remember how you qualified for the cup, what character you used. It's very interesting how you remember all of that, isn't it?
Yeah, my memory is a bit foggy sometimes.
No, this is brilliant. Just in your opinion, because I always like asking the Ken players this, is there any mechanic that kind of highlights Ken's strengths, or is it just like there's nothing that really stands out? So does Drive Impact make his toolset more threatening? Does Parry make his toolset more threatening?
I mean, we are all, you know the answer already.
No, I don't. You tell me.
You know it.
No, I don't. I don't play Ken.
The corner carry.
That's not really a mechanic though. That's just part of the game.
Oh, a mechanic?
Yeah.
I would say... Oh, I mean, like his drive rush is okay.
It's okay. I thought it was pretty damn good.
Okay.
If you ask me.
It's decent.
I mean, it's you know, but look at Luke's drive rush.
Oh, no, we're talking about Ken now. We're not talking about Luke. Oh, let's talk about Ken.
I mean, we have to do a comparison, right?
You can compare it to anybody else. Chun-Li, DJ, I don't know.
Manon has a really good drive rush too.
I'm sure she does. I love what you did there.
What? I'm just trying to divert the attention to someone else.
No, this is brilliant. No, this is why you gotta love Halibel. But no, definitely we are going to be running out of... Actually, I wanted to ask you both this as well. We'll get the opinion from Halibel, because we've got about 1 or 2 more questions to ask before the break. Halibel, are you going to prepare any other character for the Capcom Cup Finals, or are you just going to stick with your lovable Ken?
Definitely going to prepare 2 or 3 characters. So I already have a game plan. I'm going to watch everyone that is qualified for the Capcom Cup. I'm going to watch at least 20 to 50 replays of each player, how they play against them. I'm going to analyze what they do on Wake Up, what their tendencies are, what their weaknesses are, and I'm going to I'm going to write like a Harry Potter book of every. And I'm serious. I'm coming for the money. If I don't win, then I don't know what to say.
Well, I mean, look, I hope you got all the spreadsheets ready, and I hope that your style of your spreadsheet will be based on the Goblet of Fire. That's what I would say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who put Ken's name in the Goblet of Fire?
Yeah. Sad, veggie comedy.
Garnet, what about you? Are you going to stick with Dhalsim, or are you going to prepare 1 or 2 other characters for the finals?
I think I stay with Dhalsim because it's so complex and I don't have time for another one. Maybe after the Capcom Cup I try to prepare another character.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Akuma.
Oh, okay. I'll hold you to that.
Like it.
I will definitely hold you to that. We'll see. That's very interesting. Right, one last question before we head to break. I love asking this question. We'll start with you, Halibel, again. In your opinion, who's the best character in Street Fighter 6 right now?
JP?
Interesting. Any particular reason why, or just a standard reasoning?
Pierce, Ghost, Pierce,
I love
Breakthrough.
It. One word
But
answer.
seriously, OD Amnesia.
Oh.
If that would be gone, I would say the best character is Luke.
Wow. Interesting. I like that. Garnet, what about you? Who do you think the best character in Street Fighter 6 is right now?
I think the best character in the game is Ken. Because he
Blasphemy.
Hold on. Speak, Garnet, speak.
He has always he's always plus. I don't know why. And he has an answer for every character. He has really good buttons. I think he's better than Luke because he has a really good fireball, really good pressure, really good broken corner carry, side switch combo and put you in the corner and starting throw loop. I think he's the most complete and stronger character in the game actually.
Wow, that sounds like an objective opinion, Halibel. That sounds like an objective opinion on Ken, if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, I mean, like...
you could try to defend yourself, or you can't. I don't know.
I mean, like, okay, but Dhalsim has side switch too.
He does. But
Yeah,
You
he
just,
can
you
teleport.
just teleport to the other side. It's a side switch.
Yeah, but you must consider the thing that you have EXDP too
what?
instead of nothing.
Yeah, well, we can agree to disagree.
They both have flames.
No, yes, at least we can agree on that part. They both have a fiery gameplay to them. But yes, we are going to take a short break. When we come back, I'm going to get these two in the lobby, and then we're going to get this first to 10 underway. So don't go nowhere. We're going to be with the first to 10 very shortly.
Here comes a new challenger. 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 New challenger. Challenger. Here comes a new challenger. New challenger. Here comes a new challenger. Here comes a new challenger.
Game over, yo.
Come to fight, then fight! That's the new way!
Perfect.
You gonna keep me waiting, babe?
Unleash your heart. Now you know the power of one.
The body is built better.
I did it!
I'm ready for it. Now's not the time to joke. Showtime, baby!
Right now, everyone's got a ticket for this Capcom Cup is getting a show. Right
Final game, final round. You couldn't write a better story. Get into the ring.
God, I'm low. God, my soul. All of my thoughts be dark like coal. Up to the party, y'all don't want smoke. Energize the body, raise up the arm. Right now.
I'll take on all of you.
Right now. Finish goals, I win it all. Right now.
Secret on.
Finish goals, I win it all.
Show me your strength!
Feet on the ground, look around.
This corner pressure is where ending will go through.
No more games.
Time to get
Time
serious.
is now.
RD taking it down convincingly against the biggest threat thus far.
I see world at my command. Right now.
You want the base? You get the base.
Right now. Finish goals, I
I'm here. Sit down. Show me the replay. Sit down and shut up.
Wait a minute.
Turn it up!
I'm on fire, it's like creative physics. It's like I was born on the alphabet. Close my eyes, all I see is digits. This how I feel when you get to the commas.
That felt good, didn't it?
Inhale emoji go in the distance.
Time for the finale!
Right now.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even come close to this.
Wrap this up.
Right now.
Au revoir.
Meaningless effort.
It's all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Capcom Fighters. Did I spook you, Veggie?
No.
You seemed surprised.
No, but
Are you surprised to be here tonight?
Yeah, no, I'm always surprised to be here yet again. You know, there's been so many great memes between us that there's too many to even recall all of them. And now we're here, sitting here again in December.
Once
the 4th
again,
of
sharing
December,
the screen
to be exact,
with you.
just sharing the screen, just me and you, just us, just like cozy time,
sitting in our little.
And you know
TVs.
what? I just wanted to add because as I've been playing Luke, I feel I'm obligated to downplay him just a little bit. And they keep asking, they ask who's better, Ken or Luke, and I would say the only thing I have to say about that is Ken's throw loop is not punishable if done right in the corner, but Luke's throw loop is. That is my only addition to that. And from that, I'm just segmenting straight over to the Ken player from Germany, GGHalibel against Garnet, the Italian Dalsim, first 10 today on sets. And you know what's really good? You know what's really cool about that? It's that Garnet started playing Dalsim at the end of Street Fighter 5.
That's actually
felt
cool.
like he had that vision that he must have had a vision like if I keep
yoga vision?
grinding Dalsim, yoga vision, exactly. If I keep going with Dalsim, great things are gonna come, and they came. He's in the Capcom Cup qualified.
I want to say one thing I love about Dalsim's outfit. He looks like he could be your teacher at the university, but he also could cook the meanest street food to you.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know what I think is interesting with this matchup is that the limps are kind of risky to use, but the fireball is like a
so
good pick.
enlightened. Look at that perfect parry.
Very enlightened. Yeah, and I feel like you often do get burned out against Dalsim because you take drive bar when you're trying to get in and you kind of have to spend it when you get in. But at the same time, it's not that easy for Dalsim to force something unless you are in the corner, right, against the burnout. As you can see, Halibel is just comfortable, perfect jump back, and then with a surprise drive impact, how is Garnet gonna be looking for that just after he did it himself? You know, you have those mind games as well. He just used drive impact, probably not looking for mine. Let me just try to get it in there. Maybe make him think about it for the next round. Yeah, great check on the dive kick. Some like matchup specifics that you really need to have down.
Whiff there on the.
Yeah.
Ken has some pretty decent answers, and then can put Dalsim in a very terrible spot. And I like that Halibel is continuing to prove our point as to why Ken is such a phenomenal character. And he's going to confiscate Garnet's drive gauge and put him in burnout. I think he gets a free run in, actually. Yeah, he can run in. You've got to watch out for level 2, though.
Oh, this is so oppressive in the corner, though. Wow, catching him from midair as well. Lights out in the corner and lights out for the round as well.
And I think these two played in the qualifier that Garnet won, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe it was a. I think it was a 3-2 or 3-1. They might have played. They might have played in the top 16 or the top 8, but they did play in the EU West.
Yeah.
Do you know why Ken is so good in this outfit?
No, tell me.
Do you know why he's so strong? Because he's wearing Dr. Martens shoes.
I see.
Great.
They're really good quality leather.
I just know that I can always just count on the lore master to hit me with the lore, so that was very good.
So
that was actually head cannon.
By that logic, nice punish counter there with the Sam Roundhouse. Anyone that wears Doc Martens, are they super powerful? Birdie will Doc Martens in SF5.
Yeah, they're high quality leather, so they're gonna be schmoving across the street.
Their kicks are at least going to hurt, right?
So, for sure.
I think that's like the
they have some.
He's gonna take the round there. Now, do not be fooled, right? I've seen Mr. Crimson, I've seen Torimeshi, White Sea Mochi, Garnet as well. Dalsim actually has some nasty setups off a throw in the corner. I have actually seen it. Meaty dive kick, could set up meaty flame. I've seen some stuff, so don't let the Dalsim players fool you about his corner game either.
You know what I'm also interested in seeing Garnet? Is he gonna be utilizing the crouch throw as some other Dalsim players? Yeah. Because that's an interesting scene. It's like, I don't think some Dalsim players are using that as much as they could possibly. So like, there's some interesting, unique things that differ about the Dalsim players.
I'm so sorry to almost catch you off there, but he put himself in such a dangerous spot, but he managed to find a way out. That was such a good level 2, but he's still struggling with the drive impact pressure, Unfortunate miss from Halibel.
Right, could have gotten a lot more about that punish, but sometimes the Tatsu punish is just a little bit iffy because you're not sure which is going to be the last hit. That was so clean.
Yeah, that could have been dead, at least with a converted combo. But now he has to make this last hit normally, but he also has the drive impact flexibility, but he could also get hit.
He's gonna run.
This is really What a teleport.
He's gonna run.
Oh, this is really.
Oh no! Do you know what he can do?
He's gonna run. Oh, let's go!
No, that was cool. So I know when Dalsim burns out an opponent, he can actually do crouching medium punch into level 1. I think it's like a true string or something. So Garnet actually missed an opportunity to burn out there, but he's going to get the conversion regardless.
I can imagine this is kind of a matchup where you can feel a little bit uncomfortable even when you have the space as Dalsim, as Ken is so fast and explosive. I really don't know.
Wow, that's going to be
This is
fat crack teleport.
Huge damage into the Yoga
The thing you
Sunburst.
also have to take into account when you're fighting against Dalsim is that you can get burned out so fast against him, and you might not necessarily even notice it yourself. It's like, hey, wait, why am I burnt out?
What a... you know what I like that decision with? It's like, it's basically over anyway. You could get lucky. He could be trying to throw, and you're suddenly back into the game. Still a hard
It's going to be your lucky night.
But this was definitely a good choice.
Oh my goodness, the chase down.
And he uses the teleport. What a punish. I love it.
Dude, that was sick. That was sick. No way.
Take this.
So this is what's great, right? Is his situational awareness? Is his situational awareness to when Garnet is actually floating? Because again, the teleport does have a bit of startup. So if you get there before the teleport actually is active, then you'll be able to get those force knockdown conversions there. So this is what is really good about Ken in this match. Like you said, when he's overzealous, it's actually rewarding in a sense. Because he will get fat damage for it. He's going to snap kick into the corner.
There's also always kind of that wild factor against Ken. Like, you can play the most solid Ken in the world, but they just have that spur of the moment crazy kind of a sequence, and that's what makes Ken so scary in this game.
Well, the game allows it to happen. So.
Exactly, yeah. The game allows him to cook.
There he cooked with the heat. Is it even possible for Dalsim to teleport out of those buttons into the Dragon Lash? Or is that something he kind of has to hold in to burn out? Great
like
patience
the
from
teleport
Garnet.
has startup, so it might lose before it actually becomes active. So
The
one thing I've
that was
noticed,
such great patience though.
one thing I've noticed Garnet doing as well, which he needs to be careful of. Nice run, sure you can. He needs to be careful of burning himself out, because I know Dalsim burns himself
The Dr.
out.
Martens.
I know Dalsim burns himself out on a regular basis to get what he wants, and he kind of sends you full screen and such. But like again, Halibel's running in even when you're burnt out, so you need to kind of like be more aware and more mindful of that scenario.
I think that's one thing I really like about Dalsim's design. Similar to like Zangief and Manon, is that the drive bar is always spent, and you need to really manage it because all of the damaging things you have really require you to use it right. So you always have to really keep an eye on it. And he has been burning himself out quite a lot early, and we'll see if he kind of gets back into adapting to that as the set progresses.
I also just kind of enjoy the whole dynamic about...
That's going to be burnout. Oh, you should have burned him out. You should have burned him out.
What a teleport. Hit beating off for the combo. What's the mix-up going to be? Nice blocking from Halibel, but Garnet has the screen again. Guessing.
That was a great, perfect parry.
So good at it. Is he reacting to the startup or just guessing?
Well, the thing is, like, it's a medium punch, so, okay, there we go. He's going to get the game here, and that's going to be 3-0 up in basically like 5 minutes is Halibel. But yes, I think what Halibel is doing, so first of all, he's walking into the range where Garnet thinks it's okay to press medium attacks. And remember, you're never 2 frame in to get perfect parry, so if Garnet waits a little bit more, like just is patient, a little bit more time, he might be able to catch him during the recovery state and get punish counter. But he's only going for pokes anyway. And it's easier to do it against heavies, but he's doing it against mediums, so there's actually a little less time to do so.
Yeah.
Pretty good trade for Halibel.
I like the use of drive reversal. I wonder if this is one of those matchups where you kind of have to keep your damage conversions lower just to make sure that you can keep control over the Ken player.
Well,
Dalsim is one of those characters where you have to consistently have that drive reversal in your mind anyway, I feel, because you kind of have to control the craziness of this game sometimes when like these high rushdown characters just try to assault you.
Alright, Yoga Comet gets the jump. Nice jump jab there. This is it, yeah. So he's slowed down. He's had to consider what limbs to use, and Garnet did say that as well. It's like it limits his limb usage in the neutral, and he did try to bait a parry with that light flame, but Halibel was 10 steps ahead and a drive rush forward. Luckily, Garnet was defending himself at that time. Good, nice discipline.
Yeah, and he's become more disciplined at not teching on defense, which has opened him up quite a bit in the beginning. It's really coming into the set right now, we can see from Garnet. Great drive life lead, even with the burnout, just gotta be wary and not block the Dragon Lash. And he should be fine for this round.
Yeah, smooth sailing so far. It's just really easy to dodge those fireballs with Dalsim.
And that great pushback with the drive impact, I like that. Getting closer to the corner, closer, just don't overcommit.
Immaculate control right now for Garnet. Nice.
Finds the dive kick, yeah.
Well,
a real recovery round, I'd say, from the set so far.
That was a very
That
slow...
was the best round.
Oh, that was a very slow round that he won. And again, all it takes is for Halibel to just, you know, fire on all cylinders and ignore it. Nice parry, and yet going to get the standing conversion. That only works against standing opponents. That's one of 3 or 4 combos between Garnet and Crimson. They showed me combos that are very specific. That's one of them.
There you go, the technical data sheet.
Yeah. And as long as he can avoid Halibel parrying, it should be really hard to recover enough drive gauge. What a bait!
He's just
there.
drained out of
what
meter
a bait!
there.
Yeah, because what you can do against Dolphin is you can actually parry on reaction to the startup of any move, and you are likely to get a perfect parry against a medium or a heavy.
Okay.
But if they then press a light or just like anything that has no range, you will parry the air and lose drive bar. So it's kind of like a mix-up like that. Yeah.
I don't think he's missed a perfect parry against his stand medium punches.
Yeah, he's been really consistent with it. I also think it's really impressive how Garnet managed to slow down the pace of the game for the last match.
Yeah, he needed to slow it down anyway because the way he's teleporting less. He is floating sometimes, but he's teleporting less.
Oh my
nice run
god,
drag,
that is demoralizing.
It's been 2 rounds now where Halibel hasn't been trying one of those surprise moves, so it's definitely going to be hard
there you go.
to stop
Becky
them.
answered your question. You see, he's already parrying arbitrarily in neutral. So he's like, he is guessing. There is an element of guessing.
Yeah, I think he's parrying to the crouching light punch, thinking that maybe it's a medium or something like that. So that's like a bait on Garnet's side. How many lights or mediums that don't have enough range will I press before I actually press the medium?
Great challenge there from the
So it becomes like a mind game there too.
That's it.
No, he's going to block that. Yeah, he will block that.
Yeah.
That's
Eyes on the prize.
I promise you, in SF5, the angle of that was much easier to work with, but because it basically goes straight up before it comes down, it's a lot easier to deal with on Wake Up now. Nice bait there to the 20% throw.
Yeah, that was great. Finds the perfect spacing.
That's going to be a nice punish on Garnet's part. Meaty drill as well. I like that.
Meaty roundhouse.
Yeah.
Comet.
Cancel this time.
Ooh, well, that was such a convenient dodge of the Comet.
And it's a great round to be Garnet that Halibel has shown us he can fight out of burnout as long as it's not cornered. So he definitely has to make sure that he does not get cornered or doesn't teleport out.
Oh, and he got it.
Oh my god!
Yes, he got
Don't
it.
ever try that.
And he's probably going to lose more drive gauge than what he expected. Yeah, he is, because it's a CA version. He can do a fireball from here, actually. No, he's not going to.
Oh my goodness, he's just going to walk in like that. Nice.
Tries to get the perfect parry.
Nice.
Nice conversion into the level 1 that does decent amount of damage.
No!
Oh my goodness, no way. He's going to get tipped.
No, he's still alive.
He's running back and forth. Still alive.
Slide to finish it off.
Do you know what was mad? It's like Ken was running out the door, then he forgot his keys, then he ran back out.
I forgot the stove on.
Did I turn off the stove? Wait, where's my car?
Did I turn off the stove?
That was hilarious. Watching Ken run the whole way and cancel was hilarious.
I felt like I was part of that match.
Nice punish. And also finds to jump in to get over that bouncing fireball. It's a strong round right now for Halibel. Gets the whiff punish on the whiff dive kick. Makes it whiff this time. Garnet closing in on burnout. Nice backdash. I like it. Just
another backdash for Garnet.
Stun. And that's going to be the game here for Halibel. And he's going to get a 3-game buffer here. Taking his
I like the
lead
style with the super art too.
to 4 games to 1 here. And again, the dangerous part for me is the neutral aspect. Because Halibel's perfect parried limbs, it forces Garnet to change his gameplay. And when he's changed his gameplay, it actually makes things a little bit more easier for Halibel in the neutral to kind of just basically run rampant and be like hyper aggressive against it. Nice throw bait.
Ooh, I like that.
I love that. Yeah, you have like the instant
Those
jump
shimmies are some of the
shimmy.
most satisfying things about this game, honestly. They're so meticulous.
Well, like again, they definitely take a little bit extra work than the average shimmy. in the game,
that's what makes it so satisfying. It's like you fell into my yoga trap.
Perfect parry again.
And there it is again. What a timing. Haven't seen that for a while, and then just finds it. Nice back throw.
And he's not.
position, so-
I think he tried to bait the
that
perfect
was so
parry with
slick,
that light dive kick. There we go. Is he going to do the other one? I'm not sure what that wake up
Crouch fierce on wake up.
Maybe it was to counter like if the float shimmy, to counter the float shimmy, I guess.
Yeah.
So you delay it, you hit the float shimmy or something like that.
Ooh,
Can
looks
ask
like a
about that
terrible
later.
position for Garnet right now.
Yeah.
He's not going to stun him yet.
To do it right, yeah.
He's only going to threaten the stun.
Yeah, he's gonna keep him alive, not stun him yet. Not quite yet,
Oh,
but
wait, there's more. Yeah, it's already. You have to use the heavy, like the standing heavy punch to stop that.
yeah, that was the side switch that Halibel was talking about. Dawson can always the side switch. He has the teleport.
Even to get out of the corner close to stun on drive impact. That's the side switch.
Very convenient.
That is a side switch and a half.
Yeah, I can tell he's definitely done his homework and is much more studious in this matchup than what I've seen in the past, Halibel.
And there was the delay crushing heavy punch to catch the float.
That roundhouse.
He's done it again.
ready.
Oh, those standing
ready.
medium punch like that has to be 100% accuracy right now.
Well, the thing is, it's not necessarily 100%. He's got another one.
He does not miss.
Nice reset there into the drive impact here, and he's going to try and burn him out by building a level 2. He's not going to use the level 2 yet. Discipline
Nice
on
patience. I
defense.
like the patience. Yeah, Garnet's showing some world-class patience, but it's not helping him right now. It's certainly not helping.
Well, that's the game.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, not quite. No, because one of the hits didn't connect. Yeah, one of the hits didn't
nice
connect.
wake up jab.
I mean, it's still pretty much the game. Yeah, it's
And you know,
really,
that's-
really hard.
I'm not sure, but I think that would have chipped. So I guess Dalsim would have to. I mean, it's a 5-frame teleport, so could have theoretically seen it, but it would have been an insane read. Then do the dive kick into teleport, but that was a really rough spot to get out of. But we've seen some adaptations from Garnet, and I really hope that we can see more of them so that we can have a set that might go. We haven't had a 9-9 yet, you know, I think, in Street Fighter
No,
6.
we have. We had the first one. Ending Walker and
Oh yeah, that's
well.
right. Oh yeah.
very
yeah.
first
Never
one.
test Jammers' memory.
So yeah, the spreadsheet is there. What can I say?
I listen, sometimes my memory is terrible.
He did control.
Well, this time it was
control
godlike.
find 9 sets. They found it.
Well, here's my thing, right? It's because Dalsim's heavily reliant on parry for a lot of scenarios, especially on defense anyway. But Garnet's not deterred from like throwing out limbs liberally, despite what Halibel's been doing. And it's the corner carry that's the biggest reward, not the damage, which is the screen
Nice,
carry.
okay. I think
see
he's
there
starting
the
to use
bait-
that right rush a little bit more.
He baited with the button that did not have range, if it was a light punch or what it was, and then immediately drive rush because he knows Halibel is trying to react to the startup of his buttons so that he can catch the parry and get a punish on it to make it more scary for Halibel to do it.
It was once again an impressive show of Garnet's patience because he did not bite on the shimmy attempt.
Again. Nice interrupt!
Somebody asked, is this a first to 10? Yes, it is. There's a first to 10 symbol above the timer on the screen.
Take that, Jammers.
Well, I'm just saying.
What do you say about that, Jammer?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm answering somebody's question.
Great work, Jammers.
Great tech from Halibel there.
Oh, wait, I think he
Oh my
blocked.
goodness, is that gonna
No,
hit?
he didn't.
He tried to throw. Yeah, he
But
tried to
he's
throw.
only been doing that because he's burnt out, and he's almost put Garnet in burnout. So the level 3 is actually not a bad choice. It's not a haphazard one. That's safe.
Oh, yeah, that's probably safe from that range.
Oh, look out
Just
for the
can't
jump
get
or the
jumped
run.
on. Yeah,
He's gonna run. He's gonna run.
Look out for the jump or the run or the dragon lash or the.
There's a lot to cover, man.
He's got to do level 3. He's got to
Oh
do
my
level
god,
3.
he's gonna get chipped
It's
out.
gonna be so hard. He was so close to recovering the bar.
That is so
strong round,
demoralizing.
Has the level 3 advantage though. Halibel ready for the road drivers this time.
Look at this run cancel from Halibel right now. He's being vicious.
Drive reversal. Nice trade.
punish.
I'll take that trade.
Absolutely any day. Trade offer. I receive hard knockdown. You receive
Throw again.
15 damage.
He's not teching. He tried to avoid a throw with that backdash, but he's still trapped in the corner. Puts a yoga arch out there. Now that combo! Wow.
Okay, that was
nice.
he was spitting fire.
I don't think he
For a
wanted that, but it worked anyway.
Oh, the surprise teleport. Halibel looking to like fish him
Oh
out of the
my
air and
goodness.
finds another perfect parry.
Dude,
though,
you
and
need to
has a
switch your
super kill.
buttons, brother. That standing medium punch is not working for you.
But here's the thing. What does he switch his buttons to? Stand medium kick's been perfect parry. Crouching medium punch been perfect parry. Stand fist been perfect parry. And
That
that's gonna
is
be the
true.
game.
That's the hard thing about it. And I'm not a Dawson player.
I think continuing to do those, those buttons with no range, just to bait out the parry, force him to spend bar on it, force him to waste drive bar over and over. Maybe, but then again, you open yourself up to the driver's run and things like that.
Okay.
So it's definitely difficult.
Guys, we're back to the
Well-
yoga drawing board.
Well, look, he definitely needs to just take a moment, get a breather, recollect his thoughts here. And again, here's the thing. So Ken versus Dalsim, if you look at their individual abilities in their toolset, it could be slight Ken, it could be slight Dalsim, but because of how consistent Halibel has been with parry, that's the biggest issue. So now he needs to change his gameplay around the parry. Does he charge Yoga Fire? Might get jumped in on. Does he Yoga Arch? Driver Stand Fierce or Run Shoryuken? Halibel's got all the answers. Like we said, he studied this matchup meticulously. He's got the answers. So now the ball is literally in Garnet's court to show us what he can do. He's not playing badly. It's Halibel's playing the matchup. So that's
he's just making all the right choices at the right time, basically.
All right.
And there we are back.
Right.
He's going back into it here. Let's see what he does. Stampede kick to already kick things off. Yeah, so it looks like
it's feisty.
So far, it looks like there's more fireballs, and maybe he's got to try roundhouse a bit more. I don't know. I haven't really seen Halibel parry roundhouse, but he might do that soon. Who knows?
Defensive DI in the corner.
And just
could have gone really bad.
Smothering, just forcing.
Yeah, we're back to the
range.
mix. Yeah, we're back to the mixer.
Yeah, he doesn't have, you can't get out of this.
Oh my goodness.
You actually can't. You can't get out of this.
Yeah, it's so hard though.
That's crazy. That is actually insane.
Yeah, no reversal level ones. We definitely feel the pain when we're cornered. Any reversal level ones around?
You too. Battle brothers.
Yeah, definitely. Nice.
Okay,
Yoga Mommy,
but that is the answer. That is the answer.
That's the wrong way, buddy.
Yeah, that is the drive, delayed drive, parry,
dear.
dash.
Level 3's coming.
Mamma mia.
Level 3, and that will be it. Oh, that should have been it. That definitely should have been it.
Oh, burst yourself out again. It's gonna be hard. Halibel try to get a perfect parry on something, or maybe
the
just
run.
try to drive
Watch out for the run, buddy.
Garnet.
Oh my God! No! Yeah, come on, man. Ovaha called it. He's finished the round like that before, and the fiery eyebrows of Costume 3 are letting you know.
Dude, he has the Martens on. He is running for his life.
No, that costume is actually really cool.
It's really sick.
It's really cool. It really fits Ken. I really like it.
He's definitely got to turn this around here,
the
but
walk forward. Yeah, he definitely
we need a
knows
yoga
that.
turnaround.
He knows Garnet is afraid to get perfect parry now.
Yeah,
Halibel
look,
just bravely walking forward.
yeah, okay. Outside of the perfect parry, in a lot of other aspects in this matchup, Halibel's just outplaying him. Like that's it, really.
Absolutely.
He just needs to realize that. Okay, how am I going to turn this around?
I'm being yoga outplayed.
I mean, you can yoga all you like. You might have to yoga yourself.
That's good for you, though.
Oh, nice. Gets the punish on the teleport.
Signs of life
And
here?
Definitely gets the back throw to the corners. Low on drive gauge. I like the aggression, but gets drive impacted.
Nice delay there as well to get the air version of, make Dalsim airborne.
Yeah, he's gonna milk all the damage he can get from that situation, and that is the throw.
It's such a rough spot to find yourself in yet again. Nice. See, Halibel definitely reacting to that startup of something.
I don't know, maybe he actually has to be a bit more aggressive, but like sometimes he just, like, his drive gauge meter management hasn't really been good against Halibel today. What a wake up
my God, what happened?
Forces like crouch or something.
Dude, look at the trade!
So ready with the DP.
Yeah, he's too ready. He's catching everything. He's like, no airtime allowed for you.
Nice mix up.
Teleport. Oh, the combo doesn't go because of the trade. And has to hold this for a while.
Level 3, he's got to level 3, and he's in the yellow, so this should be the round. He will be at a super meter disadvantage here.
The Yoga Noogie of pain.
Yeah.
that super just doesn't look like it's gonna kill, and then it just keeps draining your life bar.
Well, do you know what? I think they did a really good job with that one, because that
really
was his Ultra 2 in SF4.
Yeah, Ultra 2 in SF4.
The Yoga Shangri-La.
Yeah. So I think they really did a good job replicating that and making it look better.
Yoga tummy ache.
Oh, forward throw again, not looking too good. He's already lost 30% of his health. Now wake up dive kick, but he responded with EX Shoryuken there, Halibel. He's got level 3 on decks. If he gets the hit, it's going to be 8-1.
And you have seen him be ready
still trying to stay strong in the corner.
You see him be ready to counter this drive impact. He was pumping a minute earlier.
Get some of that space.
And do you know what's crazy?
It's free real estate.
Because he's so scared to approach Halibel, he actually let him recover burnout in probably the most earnest way possible. That's what was crazy.
Oh, okay. First standing medium punch in a while.
Oh, nice. Fine, just has a great drive bar recovery right now, though.
I'm so nervous.
He's still trying to parry those limbs.
Ooh, he was trying to run.
Oh, gets interrupted, and I mean that's
gonna be a
three.
level 3.
Oh, that's it? Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Bada, boom, boom, boom.
Dude, this is turning into a massacre here. 8-1 to Halibel. And I promise you, when I say this, I do not see a way back for Garnet here right now. I don't know. We might be looking at a 10-1 here.
It's possible.
It will be the comeback, the greatest comeback of Street Fighter 6 sets so far. Should he come back from this?
Yeah, but again, I'd say the crux of the matter has been he's just been parried all the time. That's it. If he wasn't,
my
if
goodness,
Halibel's parries wasn't this consistent, I would have told you how he could come back. But
yeah, for sure. And Halibel was feeling really comfortable getting those.
Yeah, he's just like
burnout.
getting all of those hits are landing right now. Basically every button.
Yeah, and after the standing heavy punch, you can't really escape, I think. And I think that was what he tried to do. So he gets hit by the drive impact, so it's extra damage.
Yeah. Ooh.
all right, well, he's looking to make it 9-1 here and increase the already humongous deficit between the two right now. Gets a punish counter roundhouse there, and he cancelled into the EH Yoga Fire anyway. Didn't look for the confirm.
Dawson has to go on a spiritual journey and climb this mountain.
What?
Yeah,
that spiritual journey of healing, as they say.
Yeah, he needs to heal up real quick,
again,
buddy.
But,
oh my god, this is not helping.
Is he pumping, looking for that drive
Okay,
impact?
nice challenge.
Gets out, just gets out with cover. I think that's good. It's worth it. Can take a throw.
Back to the other corner here.
His only option left is level 2, and do you know what? It's too far, and that's going to be
unfortunate.
That's going to be the game. That's 9-1. That's 9-1. Oh boy, he's got one more game to think about.
Yeah, I gotta say, this matchup looks rough.
Well, if you
when it's rough, it's really rough.
If you couldn't tell,
I couldn't.
All right, that's 9-1 here to Halibel. And I don't know how Garnet's going to come back from this because, again, one mistake, he's in the corner. It's already a dangerous spot.
Oh, and there's the whip punish as well. Like
Halibel is just picking
these limbs. Great.
Yeah, he's just picking off from those.
Lucky though, gets to pick up punish counter back throw anyway, and another punish counter throw.
Oh, dude, he's got to take the mick out of him. No, take the mick out of him because do it before he gets stunned. Oh, he stunned him too early.
There you go, lights out, buddy.
I think he stunned him too early.
Yeah, it was not comfortable going for the eternal loops.
I feel like he just wanted to get something out of it, you know?
Oh, no.
I'm leaving with something.
Oh,
he might be leaving with an L here.
I understand it because you just want to get as much as possible.
Exactly, yeah.
Again.
You feel the anxiety.
Yeah.
Well, he's out there.
Okay, nice.
Oh, he's getting those hits. He's
managing the meter really well here. Oh my god.
That's the round! That's the round!
No way!
Oh, what a jump! I mistimed the meaty and the jump back medium kick. It's back, baby.
I mean, he can afford to miss time wherever he wants. He's got an 8-game buffer.
That jump back medium kick was like, I never left, baby.
Straight jammers.
All right, there you go. Gonna get the Yoga Flame. Maybe might have to throw a couple more Yoga Flames.
He's cooking now. He is cooking.
He didn't believe it was gonna hit. Oh dear.
Oh, that perfect parry again.
Oh,
and turns out great decision, I think. Uh-oh.
Yes, he had to.
Ooh, nice talent.
That was a Chief Executive Officer mash. That was it. He had to do it, mate. He said the company's gonna go bust if we don't do it. He had to do
We're
it.
in a critical state right now.
Oh,
we need extreme action.
Counter throw. This is such a comeback for Garnet. Just not to be
Nice
hit by
one,
anything.
Garnet.
Wake up, great. Shimmy.
Garnet showing
Making
yoga
sure.
signs of life.
I don't know. It's like you want to say like yoga in front of everything you say today.
Because it's fun. I understand why it's so fun for
yoga
Dawson
medium
as well.
Yoga crouching medium kick.
Yes. Yoga rematch. It works. It just works.
Well, sometimes
that was such a good read with the air fireball there. Managed to stay alive just because of it, really. Not getting perfect parry for a while, as you mentioned. That is a big thing. Trying to parry the driver, she's still though been punished for that quite a lot. The last sets, same for Halibel though when he's cornered.
Nice sweep though.
Yeah, that's a good trade for Kim.
Yeah, really good for Halibel.
throw again.
Oh, another one. We're back
Throw
in the
again.
mixer, boys. Will it blend? Dawson
Everyone's
edition.
favorite thing.
Will it blend?
Oh,
Yeah, he blended.
he's
He
right on
blended
the last
perfectly. There was a wet puddle afterwards.
All right, here we go. Looking strong. Yoga Comet here. And again, all he needs to do is put him in the corner once. Gets the punish counter throw again.
He was the first one out with the driver. Finds another shimmy.
Is that going to connect? Okay, it did. That's point, though. I was a bit scared of that.
That's why I love Dulcim
Nice check on the
shimmies.
drivers, yeah. Nice check on
They
the
look
drivers.
so
Cannot get
deliberate.
put to the corner. They definitely do because they're
They
slow.
look like you planned it for years, man.
It looks like you started last round. Oh, nice. Surprise teleport. Bit closer to the corner though. Managed to get the space back, and there's that run to the DP, but it gets
Oh, that worked. And he didn't do a
broke the
hard punch.
armor.
Okay, so he got the stand medium punch anyway. When that Yoga Flame hit, he wasn't ready to press a hard punch to end the round. I think he's floating for a bit too long. Yeah, he's floating way too long. It's
Too long.
It's
Too
giving
much
some
of air
look,
time.
it
This
could-
ain't Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Look, it could give someone anxiety. I don't know. Oh, he got it just in time.
He's so enlightened. He's so enlightened.
Jump setup. Oh, that was
Yo, that
I haven't
fake
seen that
throw
one yet.
setup?
Yeah, the fake throw setup. That was so good because we've seen the teleport every
Dude.
time, right? Definitely not going to be ready for this time. And
Yo,
the
that's
drop
so
is
good
huge.
for Garnet.
He needs this.
That's so good for him.
Just cannot get burned
Yoga
out.
plot twist.
That sounded like such an easy way
He's
to
actually
end
being
an
careful
episode.
about the run. Oh no!
Oh, nice jab. That was just about enough. And the empty jump was there. Did not believe.
Dude, sometimes
Garnet stays alive.
I'm watching these two. They whiff something and they immediately go to parry afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, immediately they go to parry
It's like
afterwards.
panic.
Oh, unfortunate.
Oh,
Oh
minute.
no!
He's
He's
still
not
alive.
dead though.
No,
He's
he's
not
still
quite
alive.
dead.
But
We will see a yoga level 3.
that's his only option. That's legit
Yoga
his
wake
only
up
option.
reversal right now.
That's his only option, mate. He hasn't got anything else. Yeah, he hasn't got anything else.
It works.
He hasn't got anything else.
No freaking way. Make his tummy hurt. Make his tummy hurt. Make his tummy hurt.
I'm telling you, everybody but Halibel knew that was the only option. He had no other choice. He literally had no other choice, and you still went in there anyway.
We are Yoga Live.
We are.
Yoga Live.
We are.
And you know where the frustration starts to come in for the opponent against Dulcim, that's when the Dulcim players start to shine. So if you can manage to stay like solid and get Halibel frustrated for that last win, we might see the greatest comeback.
Oh,
of
I
Street
love
Fighter
this.
6
I love that
sets.
knockdown. I love that conversion. I remember Zaffarino showed me something very similar to that. Shouts to Zaffarino.
He actually reeled back from Yoga Comet and got hit by the fireball backwards.
Nice patience. I'm so afraid. I'm gonna see it tech. Not ready to do the drive impact there. Maybe did not have time.
Double shin kick there with the shin kick loops and throw.
Yeah, with the Dr. Martens.
Sneaking another one.
Yeah, with the Dr. Martens.
He just doesn't want to get thrown. Just doesn't want to get shimmied.
Ooh, the Dr. Martens.
Yeah, this is not looking too good. And you can kind of do that because the button won't really win there. I think the parry works, but he's too scared to parry at the moment. Drive rush under.
Yeah, but already really low on drive bar. It's kind of like a dangerous zone to be in. I like this new usage of more fireballs. More kind of like traditional zoning.
But is
Gets
it too
checked
little,
on
too
the
late,
teleport. Yeah, might be.
Ooh, nice.
Such an
Gets the
important perfect
favorable
parry.
positioning on the screen. Nice
was
punish as
ready.
well.
Yeah, I've seen it many times
That's
now.
too much meter.
Let's
okay.
see what happens. Oh no, I'm not sure about this, brother.
Dude, I don't know. You actually might have.
Wow. Yo, no way. This guy's an escape artist. This guy is an escape artist.
Oh no! Wait, he's still alive! He's still alive!
Definitely
He's
is.
just about alive. My man
how's
hit
the
you with the
drive- how's
fattest
the drive
gimmick
bar?
ever. He actually hit you with the fattest gimmick ever. Now you lost.
my
No, you
days.
lost.
Teleport,
You've actually lost.
He's gonna get chipped out. No!
It worked! He's still alive!
Wow.
Yoga teleport!
What is this guy doing?
Wow.
I love it! It's the only
Dude,
chance to win, just do it.
I was
Might
literally
work.
signing this guy's death warrant and Beg. He said he could teleport out.
My
What?
yoga heart rate is through the roof.
What's going on
Frustration
here?
must be building.
Ooh,
Nice
that's gonna be a
blocking
punish.
against the punish. Okay.
Oh my god.
I can't believe
Still not
what I'm watching.
This is amazing.
No.
This is actually amazing. I want to see the full recovery in 9-9.
Oh wow,
This
he
is gonna be
jumped
rough now.
backwards and
Needs to
landed
get right,
in
needs to
front
get
of him.
right.
No. Okay, balance is
Fights
restored.
overhead.
Orders is restored. It's fine. Right, one more throw should do it. He's not going to
Nice
do it.
patience. Such great patience. Stays alive.
He's trying to parry a
not
limp.
perfect
He
parry.
wants to parry a limp to
Medium
close
punch.
it out.
You better watch that standing medium punch, buddy. You don't have the license to carry that standing medium punch anymore.
No. Yes.
Oh!
What's it gonna be?
He can't level 2. He can't level 2.
Oh! And it's over like it ended.
Oh man, all right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the edge of our seats for every game because we weren't sure what Garnet was going to do, but Halibel, he shows us why Ken is such a magnificent character. Let me see the GGs in the chat. We almost could have got another game there, hanging on by a thread, but Halibel remembered, hang on a minute, I could just jab him out of his teleport and do what it do from there. But that was actually pretty fun to watch on the latter part of that set there. Dude, Halibel ran away with it. Then we thought, is Halibel a choke artist? Is he a choke artist? But no, he proved everybody wrong.
Let's ask him.
I mean, listen.
But for a moment there, Garnet was an escape artist.
Yes,
because he slipped away from Halibel's grasp.
Do you know what? He
Many
slipped
times.
away through many things, paying his phone bill, paying all sorts of things, and somehow he still stayed in the dogfight. It was crazy. But then all of a sudden, remembered how the game ended there. But yes, that looked pretty diabolical for Dowson. But hey, we're going to find out the insight regarding the matchup between those two players and ask him some further questions as well. So if you want to stick around, please do so. We're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we'll get the guests on the call, have a little post-match interview. See you in a bit.
In a bit, yeah.
Showtime, baby!
Right now, everyone who's got a ticket for this category cup is getting a show. Right
Final game, final round! You couldn't write a better story! Get into the ring!
God, I'm low. God, my soul. All of my thoughts be dark like coal. Up to the party, y'all don't want smoke. Energize the body, raise up the yard right now.
I'll take on all of you!
Right now. Finish goals, I win it all right now.
Straight on!
Feet on the ground, look around.
This corner pressure is where Andy will go through it.
No more games.
You get serious!
Time is
That
now.
RD taking it down defensively against the biggest threat thus far.
World at my command. Right now.
You want the base? You got the base! I'm here, sit down, show me the replay! Sit down and shut up!
Wait a minute.
Turn it up.
I'm on fire, it's like I created physics. It's like I was born on the alphabet. Close my eyes, all I see is digits. This how I feel when you get to the commas.
That felt good, didn't it?
You know, emoji go in the distance!
Time for the finale.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this.
Wrap this up!
Au revoir.
Meaningless effort!
It's all set.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to tonight's episode of Sets featuring Garnet and Halibel, two players that are qualified for the Capcom Cup. So you'll see them mid-February in the new year. Can't wait for the finals to roll around. Capcom Cup number 10. Make sure you follow twitch.tv/CapcomFires to know when it will be live. But yes, I should have the guests back on the mic. Halibel, Garnet, can you guys hear me loud and clear once again?
Yes.
Perfect,
Yes.
perfect. All right, so Halibel, congratulations on winning the set there in a dominating fashion.
Thank you.
Your gameplay completely contradicted your statements from before. What happened?
What statements?
I've got it all recorded. You can pretend. You can feign ignorance if you want. I've got it all recorded.
I mean, there's a lot of AI technology these days that
There
can
is.
fake voices and stuff. So I'm not
dodging
sure
is
what's going
great.
on.
There
Like, I
is.
just joined this Discord for the first time ever.
Okay.
Well, hey, guys.
I mean, hey, listen, you might have paid a lot of money for the AI technology, but it's going to become a standard practice soon. But hey, if you've been trying it out, you might have to share it. You might have to share it with the brother, you know? I just want to see how it
I will. After this, okay? We do a Zoom meeting.
But no, that was some really good stuff. So my first question to you is, you've gotten a lot better at this matchup from when I last watched you play it. What did you study specifically? I could take a guess, but I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
So when I lost to Garnet in the first game in the World Warrior,
Yeah.
I was like, I actually know what to do, but nerves came in, like my nerves were like blank, right? And you could have seen that like on the last, very last round where it was like two chickens dancing around, like missing everything basically. And I rewatched that and I said like, all right, okay, if I face Garnet again, I'ma just watch what he does. I just watched his replays and I saw my mistakes. And I said, okay, I'm gonna adapt that. And I just did exactly what I did with in the other World Warrior. I just studied my opponent a little bit, see what his tendencies are, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Did you get out the spreadsheet? Did you watch 50 replays and note down all his tendencies?
No,
as well?
no. I
Yeah.
watched actually the Red Line. Was it Red Line?
Yes.
Garnet? Yeah. The
Yes.
Red Line tournament. I watched how he played against Ending Walker, against other characters, and I'm like, you know. He still kind of plays the same style as last time, so I might need to adapt too much. Just do my gameplay. Obviously, there were a lot of hiccups where on my side where I said like, what happened, but also on his side, I saw like, whew, I'm like, combo drop. I take that. But but all in all, I think once I get him into the corner, it's he has to roll the dice, and Ken is kind of decent at that.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that you said that in a nice, earnest way. And then that kind of just goes on to my next question. I was going to ask you what the general philosophy is for Ken against Dalsim. Is it just by any means necessary to take it to the corner? Because it looked like you took him to the corner about 12 different ways.
I mean, my game plan against Dalsim at the moment is just richly random perfect parries. I'm like, if I feel like he's gonna press a button, even if it doesn't work a little bit, right, I'm just gonna back up and recover. But I bring the fear into him because he has to think: is there gonna be a perfect parry? And what I love, I have to give props to Garnet. There was, I had to chuckle a little bit about that. That was really funny. He just raw drive rush grabbed me, and that one match. We just roll like he knew I want to go for perfect parry, and he just killed me basically with throws only. And once I bring that fear in with the parry, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna risk a jump in. I'm try to catch a normal, anything that goes. Just go to the corner, because once in the corner, Ken is okay.
Just okay. Not brilliant. Not phenomenal. Just okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Phenomenal. I see what you did.
Okay.
Oh, phenomenal! Oh yeah, no.
I'm here all week, by the way. But then, let me ask you this then. At what point do you feel? At any point in the match, did you feel when Garnet was slowly coming back? Did you say, "Am I gonna let this first to 10 slip through my fingers"? Did you think that at any point?
No. Because when he adapted slightly, and I saw that he was more patient and he was going to the zoning style. But in my head, I was like, I kind of know his tendencies when, like, I don't know if I can say them, like for example, when I jump in mid screen, he's gonna jump and drill, or like when he's in the corner, like when I do the setups with the Tatsu, he's gonna most likely parry. And when I noticed towards the end that he was so afraid to tech, I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw you to death. And because a shimmy hurts a lot, right? But if getting thrown 5 times in a row. So as long as I bring him into the corner, for example, when I'm in burnout and I do 3 jabs, Garnet does DI. So I was doing 3 jabs unintentional, and I was buffering level 3, and the DI came, and I level 3'd. So these are the things I look out for. And the pressure, like the setup he did with crouching heavy kick, punish counter, go to the other side. I messed it up, but if he teleports to the other side and I block it, I can level 3 and EX DP for free, and I get out. For example, I left that just 1 hour before the tournament.
Okay,
and,
so it's still fresh in your head, so you're still getting used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, I actually wanted to ask Halibel just about the Ken Dalsim matchup real quick. Do you feel like Dragon Lash is better in this matchup? Like the different versions of Dragon Lash are better in this particular matchup because they can like catch Dalsim off from the air if you throw out like the light or the medium version, which you don't use that often like in other matchups possibly.
Actually, I forgot to use it. I used it only once, but I didn't do it later in a set. So this is a general tip that actually Mr. Crimson teach me. Is if Dalsim floats, just float, you can run Dragon Lash, and 90% of the time Dalsim will get hit and I get the full combo. But the regular Dragon Lash, and I said this every time, people say Dragon Lash is so good. The amount of time I barely use Dragon Lash. The amount of time I used it, I got perfect parried, and like that move is not as good as people think. It's a trap. It's a trap. I tell you, I use that, I get the eyes. I see red.
All right, let me ask you this, right? Is Sonic Boom a good move, Halibel?
What? Okay,
Hang on.
It's in my opinion the best projectile in the game.
But I can perfect parry it, no?
Yeah, but if Guile does heavy punch into Boom, and you perfect parry the Boom, you still can't punish it.
You can DI though.
Technically you could DI everything.
Thank you. My whole point is you can perfect parry just about anything in the game. And yes, there are some moves that are actually brilliant, right? I think some of Dalsim's limbs are pretty damn good. If you perfect parry them, it doesn't make it any less good. It just means they can't use it as often.
But that's a prediction. Dragon Lash is so slow, you literally see it flying, and you can just like the menu screen pops up. What counter you might like to use?
You were reacting to some of Dalsim's limbs with the perfect parry. I saw you do it on the heavies.
No, hell no.
You did it? You didn't do it with the heavies?
No. I was literally rolling the dice and like tap it.
So
I was only guessing.
You're openly admitting on camera that you were just pressing parry because you felt like it in that moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do you have lottery tickets for tonight?
I was certain that you were looking for the startup of a move.
No, hell no. But I'm not a robot.
Listen, Crimson told me you can react perfect parry to the heavy limbs. That's what he told me, and I've been practicing. And I see what he means. The mediums, we can definitely understand you saying, okay, I'm
then go and take Crimson through like a metal detector, cause ain't no way that he's like a robot or something like that. Because I mean, okay, how often does Dalsim use heavy limbs though?
How often does Dalsim use limbs in general? Listen, you're not helping your argument. You perfect parried like 95% of your limbs tonight.
I just want to say, I'm pretty sure you can react to mediums as well.
Sure, you can.
No, I swear, I just random.
I think it's random. I'm with Halibel on that one. Against mediums, I think it's harder. I think it's a lot harder. The heavy ones,
more likely to get it perfect if you manage to press on time.
Well, okay.
That's
completely.
I definitely think you can react.
One thing. I might, maybe you guys know why. So this is for the thing for Garnet as well. When I forgot to do that. When Dalsim does the forward throw, jab and heavy kick, it hits crouched opponents, but only if you don't block. If you block, it whiffs and you can punish it. Why is that?
Doesn't the heavy kick connect on like a certain frame? Because they have to manually.
Yeah, but it's the same. Yeah, but it's no. It's I recorded it, and this is for everyone else that try it. I can't explain why. You block, it whiffs. You hold down, it hits.
But that's something I didn't know until today, so I'm gonna lab that myself.
Yeah, I labbed that, and that's why I was like, the moment he pressed the jab, I knew the hard kick would come, so I was like down back, and then immediately the heavy punch into punish.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were like forcing some kind of a crouch state or something.
No.
No. Accidental genius.
Nice that you kind of like clear that up because
Yeah,
we definitely noticed, and that looked really sick. But we weren't really sure what was going on. But the standing heavy kick does it not hit crouchers normally?
No, it doesn't. It whiffs on. It whiffs on crouches from far away, but up close it can connect against them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We just had this awkward moment of silence. I thought everyone wanted to say something at the same time.
Right, we just agreed that Ken is really good.
Right.
Let's say one word each at a time.
Let me move over to Garnet now. Garnet, talk to me. What's your mindset up against Ken? I know you think he's the best character in the game, but do you have a general strategy against Ken?
Yes, I have a strategy, but this evening doesn't work because, first of all, I want to tell I lost because I don't want to show my secrets.
Oh, Garnet, you can't be making excuses on camera.
I thought I made excuses.
Okay. Outside of the jokes, Halibel played too well this evening. Now I think I can call him GGHalibel for the number of perfect parry that he did me. Because he checked all my drill and perfect parry, all literally. He's a German's Daigo for me.
Yeah, well, there actually is a Daigo in the German region. I remember his on SFI. He called himself Daigo something. I can't remember something. He had this weird name. He was from Germany though.
Anyway, I have to work a lot for Capcom Cup. Need to find impossible solution for impossible matchup.
So let me ask you this then. What do you do, or what's your mindset when someone is consistently perfect parrying your limbs? Because you got perfect parried, but you still used them. Are you not afraid, or do you just still want to use them?
Well, I think I used this strategy so bad this evening, but the theory said if you see your opponents use consistently perfect parry, you must be care about where the opponent likes to do perfect parry, in which situation, and maybe you can start through fireball and alternate the limbs and fireball and try to bait the perfect parry, but from full screen there's no risk for perfect parry, and this is so difficult for Dalsim in the elite, and I must work on it.
Yeah, it seemed pretty difficult because it looked like Halibel had all the answers tonight. Running through the fireball, stopping your float, perfect parrying your limbs, which apparently he was just throwing down lottery tickets and rolling the dice, and you got a couple lucky numbers. So Halibel, you might need to buy a lottery ticket tomorrow. You might need to definitely.
I'm already on it.
Good, very good.
Good. I think you probably spent that luck on the perfect parry. So
maybe,
I was just joking.
Maybe not.
I still think he got reserved.
But then
he got extra for luck.
I wanna say last thing. Sorry.
Please go for it.
This evening for me it's a lesson because Halibel show me the level is so high, not only in Germany but in general is so high the level. Okay, well, thank you Halibel for this lesson, but this is for me.
I mean, like,
I want to thank you. I hope to reach your level.
Oh man, now I don't know what to say.
Well,
Come on, guys! There's Ken already. Can I say something to that really quick?
Yeah, please go for it.
First of all, GG's definitely you're actually a really, 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 really solid player as Dalsim. Like the techs and stuff. Like if I didn't research your tech last night, I would have got hit for sure. So I'm looking forward to playing with you in the future. As well, sure. Definitely, so that you don't lose to any other Ken but me, because I want to kind of go further. Just there. But all in all, I swear, you're a really good player, man, and I really appreciate the words you just said. And I still have a long way to go.
Not just any old player could qualify for Capcom Cup. I hope the both of you know that. Not anyone can qualify for the cup. You guys got to work hard for that, and both of you have. Again.
Yeah, thank you. 100%.
Position.
100%.
And then
Thank you.
let me ask you this as well, Garnet. What is Dalsim's strongest fireball? I've always wondered that. Is it the grounded one? Is it the Yoga Arch? Or is it the air one? What do you think is the strongest fireball?
To be honest, all the fireball are really strong because you can create really strong strategies with all the fireball. But I think I can tell you the weakest fireball, that is the Yoga Comet.
Okay, so the air one. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so slow his recovery is so slow, and it's so easy to check. And the old version, if you do the Yoga Comet too high in the air, the fireball disappear, and I think this is the bad one. This is the worst thing about that fireball. While the best fireball is the Yoga Fire and the Yoga Arch, because you can go for, you can control the mid screen and the air. You can alternate that with limbs, and you can cover it with the Yoga Arch with the limbs. And I think the weakest is the Yoga Comet, definitely.
Okay, now I've got 2 more questions to ask the guys because we are a limited time here. Garnet, this is for you because I know Dalsim's defensive options aren't they're not the greatest in the game. What would it take to make his defensive options better? Maybe an invincible level 1, maybe change the angle on level 2. What do you think would make Dalsim better defensively?
I think if the throw loop still in the game in the future, I think Dalsim needs invincible reversal like EX Yoga Blast. Wow. Because the invincible super, in my opinion, are so weak because level 2 you stay crouch and you cover it.
Yeah.
Level 1 is not invincible, and he has only the level 3. And now for Dalsim is so hard to escape from the corner. With throw loop is so difficult. And you must take a lot of risk like backdash for bait the throw, or you can delay jump with heavy drill. But that's so difficult to escape the corner for Dalsim, actually.
Okay, no, that's very respectable. We'll see, because I remember Halibel did mention it, you guys mentioned it as well. Just a couple of tweaks to the system, and Dalsim will inevitably probably creep up the tier list in that regard. Now, before my final question, Beggy, is there anything you want to ask to gentlemen?
Yeah, I'd just like to, because Garnet, at the end of Street Fighter V, when like the tournament season was over, you started playing Dalsim.
Yeah.
Was that like because you liked Dalsim so much, or did you kind of like have this idea that Dalsim might become kind of like underlooked again, so it will be a good character pick? What was your reasoning there?
I start to use Dalsim at the end of Street Fighter V, thanks to Mr. Crimson, because he comes for a tournament in Italy,
yes.
And I was so impressed by him. Also, in every Street Fighter, Dalsim is a good choice, I think. And Mr. Crimson for me is a really big inspiration for me, literally. I literally inspiring from him.
Okay, no, I like that. Shout outs to Mr. Crimson.
Regarding strength, are you happy with your choice of going Dalsim since you are qualified for Capcom Cup, or do you wish you went with another character in this game?
No, I think Capcom Cup will be easy to prepare. I have to study only Ken and Luke.
Well, from a player perspective, you're not particularly wrong. Well, there are a couple of other characters here and there, but I'd say the vast majority. Maybe every group, if they do the group stages again, will have a Ken and a Luke there, so it shouldn't be that hard for you guys to prepare.
And I would also like to ask both of you, if we have time jammers.
Yeah, it should be.
So with Street Fighter 6, there's a lot of new mechanics. Some of them look like old mechanics. So I'd like to ask the both of you, and we can start with Halibel. Which is your favorite new mechanic in Street Fighter 6, and why? Halibel first.
I think, like, as a whole in the franchise, or as just in 6?
No, in just Street Fighter 6. What's your favorite mechanic in the drive system or something?
My favorite one is perfect parry. And but because it brings a new layer of offense and defense into the game. And honestly, it's obviously it's not perfectly balanced, but I think like with a little tweaks, it would be actually my favorite mechanic in the game.
Even if you're on the receiving end of it.
Maybe like that.
Halibel, come on. No, you can't do this. You can't say it's good only when you're using it.
No. Yeah, even if I'm on the receiving end, I think perfect parry is good and bad, but right now it's my favorite mechanic.
Okay.
Against Dalsim, at least.
Well, fair enough. Garnet, what about you? In Street Fighter 6, have you got a favorite mechanic?
Yeah, my favorite mechanics in Street Fighter 6 is Drive Impact.
Oh.
Because
Man of
it's an original mechanic, first of all, and it's an honest mechanic, in my opinion. You know why? Because you must be good for place it good, and that mechanic has a lot of risk, but
lot of reward?
From the other side, there's a lot of reward.
Yeah.
Because you can get stunned, wall splat, or you can place it in middle of the string of the opponent. I think, but I must admit it. I don't like when I receive Drive Impact.
See, he beat me to the punch. I love it.
Secret tech.
I love it. These guys love it when they're using it. They don't like it when they're on the receiving end.
Do you
I
think-
respect it though.
do you also like? Is there any part of it that you, since you did not like being on the receiving end, in the corner, you still kind of like the same vibe with Drive Impact when you're cornered?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
When you are cornered and you by Drive Impact, you still feel the same way as mid screen, or do you have a different take on it there, or is it just Drive Impact is great everywhere, in your opinion?
I think Drive Impact is good everywhere, but in the corner is a lot of is too much important, because you can create mind games, and with throw loops you can mix Drive Impact, throw, and the opponent is not always ready for all the options.
Yeah. Okay. No, that makes that makes a lot of sense. I like that. I like that they both stick.
And it's cool that Dalsim main also, because I heard like Dalsim players can sometimes complain about Drive Impact, so it's really cool to see a Dalsim main say it's a favorite Impact.
Dalsim players have to use DI a fair bit than other characters do. I've noticed when watching them anyway. It's actually a very good footsie tool for them, regardless of what people actually say in that regard there. But right, my last question for you guys is, so since you both qualified for the CPT, I want to ask you both, let's get this from Halibel first. Do you think, hypothetically speaking, if the World Warrior was to return, do you think a regional final should return with that, or should they just do a ranking leaderboard?
There are two options that I would prefer. It's either we say it's just a leaderboard, because I think that if someone, let's say, is very consistent and wins like 4 out of 5 World Warriors, and he gets second place on the finals, it's kind of unlucky. And or we're gonna do it like this, that we just reduce the amount of points that we can get throughout the qualifier system. For example, instead of 5 World Warriors, we only have 3. And then we do the finals. That's, I think, enough to see if you can measure the top 8. And
so you mean instead of doing 5 rankings and a regional final, say like do 3 rankings and a regional final? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Either that, or we just do the point system in total and do 5. Because I think it was too long. It stretched out for too long, which made it really exhausting at some point. But all in all, I think the system is good. Just need some tweaks.
Okay, no, that's fine. Garnet, what about you? I know you qualified via the online premiere, but in regards to the World Warrior, do you think they should, theoretically, do you think a regional final should disappear? Or do you like the system the way it is now?
I like this system, to be honest. But I think a good option for this World Warrior. For this World Warrior is the I don't know how to say in English. Sorry. It's not the final. It's not the final top 8. I prefer the
Just the 5 tournaments?
the player who has a lot of points. Will be qualified right out the top 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a ranking system.
Okay.
The first of the ranking must be qualified, in my opinion.
Okay. No. All right.
Not play the top 8, the final top 8.
Okay. No, that I completely understand that. That is very respectable there. So it looks like you both share the same opinion, with obviously Halibel suggesting something else, which is pretty interesting as well. But overall, I think people do like the World Warrior system in general. So hopefully it does stay if we do get another CPT. All right, gentlemen. I believe we are
wait.
just about out of time, but Olvaha wants to break that and say something.
I have one more question for Garnet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still think Ken is the best character in the game?
Come on, guys.
Of course.
It's like
Halibel demonstrated.
Thank you.
Okay. He's been holding that in for like the whole show, apparently. Right. Can we get the guys' details on the screen so people know where to follow them? Both of these guys do have Twitter accounts. Halibel does stream. He was actually streaming today as well, actively streaming. Shouts to Halibel putting out the content there. Garnet, do you stream as well, Garnet?
Sometimes my team's the channel called SIG Esports Team. But I don't stream too much.
No, it's fine. You got to listen. You got to hide all your stuff for Capcom Cup. There's $1 million on the line. I want you to change the infrastructure of Italy when you win. We need to hide all the tech before that time.
Yeah.
I like that. Right, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. But this is where I allow you guys to give you shout-outs and you thank you. So, Halibel, you first. Anyone you want to thank? Anyone you want to shout out? Do you want to shout out Ken as well?
Like always, I want to shout out my boys at home, right? Like the Dominic, Marco, all my friends, right? And I want to shout out the character design team for Street Fighter 6 for making Ken like, mwah. Thank you. And I like it. And last but not least, Salt Mine League for sponsoring me and bringing me over to not bringing me over, but like sponsoring me and helping me out. Definitely a huge ton for the Capcom CPT event. Thank you for them as well. And yeah.
Perfect. Shout outs to those guys there as well. Garnet, what about you? Is there anyone you want to thank? Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to thank my mom because she always supports me in this thing. Ooh. And she knows everything about the players. I don't know how.
Wow, okay. Wow. No shout outs to Garnet's mom. Okay.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome.
Big fan.
That's great.
Okay. I like that. No, oh, go on, please.
And I wanna thank Aldo. That's is my sponsor boss.
Hey, I remember.
Big shout outs to Aldo. Yeah.
My mental coach. He always supports me when I play. He tried to do the mental coach, and it's really important in my opinion.
No, that's very good. You actually have a good what we say support system, Garnet. You got good friends and family around you to allow you to do this and have fun while doing it. Again, that's very good. All right, so there are their social media outlets there. People that have been watching hopefully enjoyed, and make sure you follow these guys because you will see them at the finals. Hopefully not in the same group if they are going to do group stages there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure these guys will be ready and prepped. So someone with 50 pages of spreadsheet notes, and the other one, well, he's hiding stuff before we can really find out what he's up to. But yes, Garnet, Halibel, when you guys are ready, you guys can leave the Discord call and enjoy the remainder of your day because we do have a show to close out. I'll drop you guys a message thanking you guys once again very soon.
All right, and I want to say again, thank you for inviting me here, and I really appreciate it. And I wish everyone here a good night and a nice evening, wherever the time zones are. I don't know if everyone is like you right now, but Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
Thank
half
you.
10. It's half 10. Wunderbar. That's brilliant. There we go.
Guten Abend.
Thank you for coming, both of you. That was a great showing.
Yeah, that was a great set. Thank you so much for coming in.
All right.
Oh, it's the 3-man show again.
So no, that was really good. That was really good. I gotta say, I like the answers from both of them.
Absolutely.
And I gotta say as well, I like how they're coming with different philosophies to the CPT finals, as well as, okay, cool, it's like, this is what I need to work on, this is how I will be working towards the final. So you can definitely tell, and you've got to respect the players. They might not be at all the same level in terms of the highest level of play, but they all come with a strategy or a mindset going in towards the final there. So
And they all have like some kind of an innate strength about them that makes them such a great player.
Yes. That is, of course, there. So I was just letting...
I think at Capcom Cup last year, you could see that even the players who qualified from the smallest regions took sets, had close games versus some of the most recognized players. So I think if you manage to qualify from a region, you definitely up there. So
I think what's been interesting, Mirkin is a very good example of this as well, right? Because obviously when we spoke to Mirkin was very disheartened because he felt he doesn't deserve to be there. And then he almost proved everybody wrong. And look, he's actually qualified from that same region again into the finals.
You love to see
and
it.
He's actually
you love to see the consistency.
Yeah, he's got more hunger now. I think that's the word I'm looking. Yeah, he's got more hunger now.
And confidence probably as well.
Yeah, but I knew from when he went to the finals, it's that experience that I said before. It's like you touch the gold trophy and you want it again. If you're eligible to compete for it again, you want to touch it again. And that's what the guys want. That experience they got from the finals, they want it again. That's why a lot of these guys are super hungry. So I actually can't wait to see Halibel and Garnet there as well as Mirkin. But yes, no, that was the set there. But now we got to quickly go through our roundup show here. And I see someone said, I lost a bet wearing this hoodie. What a way to say you don't like my hoodie by not saying you don't like my hoodie. You're crazy.
That's an amazing hoodie, by the way.
Someone said, I
You're
lost a bet wearing this hoodie.
You're going to have to tell me where you got that because
I can show you.
That.
I can definitely show you.
Yeah.
Right,
You're
apparently...
going to have to give me a link.
The voice of reason.
Rude.
Apparently, the voice of reason has got to say we got to show an avatar battle. What avatar
I think we're
battle?
going to the hub.
Are we going to the hub? Where are we going?
I think we're going to the hub, guys.
Go to the hub.
Saying an avatar battle, and I still see myself. I'm not an avatar. Where's the avatar battle? Come on, chop chop. Let's go for it. Thank you. There you go.
All right, what are we cooking today? We got Honda headbutts, we got yoga fire, we got grenades, we got departure, all kinds of stuff.
Wait, so who have we got? What is the guy got in his back? Is that a gas tank or an underwater?
Yeah, I think it's a gas
breathing
tank. Yeah, he's gassing.
That's not a fire extinguisher.
He wanted the yoga fire to be extra flammable.
Maybe.
He needs a fire extinguisher for the flames he produces.
Right, this is
dude.
This is pretty interesting. What is
that guy
that guy's wearing?
That guy used running bear grab. He chose the wrong move, guys. Back to character select with you.
But you know what was interesting? The player on the right used the Lily command throw instead of Zangief's. I don't see.
Yeah, but this is what's
Is there something
interesting, right?
about it?
So he's pulled out JP's staff, Lily's weapons. What other weapons has he got? Rashid's parry
wake up,
animation.
Lariat. Wow. Oh, armor against armor.
Wow.
I love when he throws the yoga flame. He's like.
So,
finds the hit though.
Has this guy just got all the weapons under the... Yeah, he's got all the weapons under the sun. Kimberly's graffiti
Dude, this
cans.
guy's... I like this guy's style. He's got all the weapons for the occasion.
Well, I mean, the guy on the left, he's a
yeah.
nice plain Jane because he's picked our Italian juggernaut. He's just gone with Marisa. He said, this character hits
Fully
hard.
charged level 1. Boom.
This guy just wants to hit hard.
The lariat for the greater... Yeah, the lariat, the running bear grab, let's go.
Listen, running bear grab, Marisa's command grab is no different. He likes his big body characters. Simple as that.
But he chose running bear grab, which is just the wrong choice, in my opinion. Back to the character select, in my opinion.
Oh, nice. I feel like this is like Zangief anti-air
Once
game
again, level
with
1.
Marisa's punish game. With the lariat.
I don't... well, the thing is, I actually don't know whose anti-air game's better, Marisa's or Zangief's, to be honest with you.
I think Zangief's.
Okay.
Big Gladius. Big drive impact.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice work. This guy's cooking.
Well, I mean, what
actually
avatar isn't cooking with some of the guys that come out with?
That's a great point. But I criticized his special move selection for running bear grab, but he's making it work. And I gotta give him props.
Okay.
He didn't make it work there.
Yeah.
Use command grab and then douse him as well. This character is really unfair. Nah, this character. How do you teleport with departure into Mexican Typhoon?
Where does he keep all the weapons stored? He got
In
the
the-
cane,
in
he got
that-
the war clubs, he got the everything.
In that canister? Surely.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that. What do they call the? Wow, that's unfair.
Yo, the teleport into the air super. Dude, the creativity is never extinguished.
The mix-ups never end with this player.
Oh, that's gonna be a punish. No, never mind.
Yeah. Sometimes I think with these avatar battles, the more tools you have, probably the better.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
into
like
the
anyway.
Command grab. This guy is cooking.
And then no sweep. So Rashid's the base gameplay of this character. The special moves are just different each and every time. So yeah, these guys definitely played World Tour. They definitely had a good time on World
That's
Tour.
a
Shout out
fourth
to
wall
Rashid.
interaction right there.
But yeah, no, that was pretty good. Now, a new part of
Yeah.
the-
Actually, I wanted to talk about this. We got a new segment on this show. It's called Marissa's Artworks of the Week. Obviously, we got the guys in the gym right now. They're enjoying their little meal after a hard workout. Obviously, that's one of the best feelings in this world. Just enjoying a burger after a nice session with the boys. So just gotta love that. Marissa also like a very artsy person. I think she's like a jeweler, like as her hobby or pastime. So she's got eye for the real good artwork. Obviously, we got the Femme Fatale here. We got the Cammy. We got Lily. Obviously, main on the screen here. Manon, Chun. We got all the girls here. We're missing Aki though.
Well, this
She
is
was
pro-
not
this-
invited.
This
She
artwork, this artwork
wasn't
was
invited
probably-
to the party.
This artwork was probably done before Aki was released.
Yeah, but she
so-
wasn't invited to the party anyway.
Well, according to you, she wasn't. So
Oh, we got our
no, legit.
fabulous
The,
Manon here. Yeah, you're main character, Jammer.
no,
Yeah.
it's just a
Your
character.
past main
It's
character.
just a character. Thank you. Like not my main character. It's like
Your
saying your
past main
It's like your main character's Blanca. That'd be a lie, wouldn't it?
No, it's not anymore. It's not anymore.
And thank you for proving my point. Anyway,
Yeah.
Well, you fell right into that trap.
the artwork in the game is actually really good. I know everyone's just pretty much loitering around fighting grounds all the time, but the artwork is pretty much nice and available, ready there. Now, what was the next piece you have to go over, Baha? Do you know?
I do believe we have some seasonal information coming in right here. First of all, let's talk about this Spy
Hey!
X. Yeah, this is Jammers' favorite show, but
No.
I believe that Spy X Family is having an upcoming release for a movie,
Yep.
and to celebrate that, Street Fighter is actually collaborating with Spy X Family, and they are gearing up for a collaboration with Street Fighter 6, and there will be more information coming later. That's going to be the 9th of January, I believe, so stay tuned for upcoming information regarding the collaboration.
So
That's really
it's,
cool, by the way.
If you haven't seen the Spy Family anime, I implore you to go watch it. It's not one of my favorite shows. It is a very good show. It's not one of my favorite shows. I love it. People just think, oh, it's anime. It's Jammers' favorite. Oh boy, if I labeled some of you guys' stuff, I'd be the villain of all time.
I'm sorry, Jammers.
But yes, do look at this. They should make your outfit.
Oh,
for
by the way,
Chun-Li. They
I
should
have a
definitely do
song
that.
for this. I have a song for this.
What?
You
What's
better
this?
watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why.
I don't know what you're doing.
Blanca Claus is coming to town.
I'm
And he's
confused.
having fun in the hub. See him sprinting around? He's DJing.
DJ
all
Santa
that.
Claus.
And he's giving everyone a Blanca chant this
Oh,
Christmas.
you're talking about the video. I was like, where's he going
Yeah.
with this? You just said, oh, I have a song. And it's like, okay, what a way
I
to...
started singing over the... Look at him, just dancing, having a good time. Blanca Claus is coming to town. Or Battle Hub.
Okay. Do we have a date for when this is released, or... Oh, it's all available
All
now.
right.
Oh, because
Yeah.
it is the month of Christmas, the Christmas season. So get your avatar gear. Maybe we can feature you on the show in one of the avatar battles, sneak into one of your fights there. Put on that hat. Definitely put
I
on
like that
hat.
photo frame, by the way. That is a very, like, a seasonal greeting.
Do you know
and
what?
Blanca-chan with the reindeer horns and the Rudolph the red nose. He's got the red nose as well. That's pretty cool, man.
Do you know what they should do with those photo frames? So when you look at someone's profile on CFN you should be able to change the themes of them, because I know you can change the colors, but not the actual designs. I think some of these photo frames should be put on people's CFN backgrounds. I think there's some really cool stuff they can do with more stuff in the game. But
all right. Oh yeah. Now this is a show that I am personally invested in. So I believe earlier during the autumn season, we already had like some kind of a Baki and Street Fighter collaboration where you could actually download like a pre-made character from the character creation. I think you had Baki himself, and then you had now what was the other character? Anyway, but I think we're having a second collaboration upcoming for Street Fighter 6. I'm not sure if we know what the collaboration will be, but it might actually be more custom characters like Yujiro or maybe Biscuit Oliva. I would love to see him. So yeah, so you should probably just we're gonna have to check the website for more details that are going to be released probably very soon. I love Baki, by the way. Such a cool show. Yeah, these are still available if you are interested. Street Fighter League badges, so you can rep your favorite team, and they are still on sale, and it's gonna be for a limited time. I'm not sure how long these are going to be still available, but anyway, you got all the teams of Street Fighter League Japan, obviously. You got the Street Fighter League US and the Europe as well. Oh yeah, this is actually something that was also alongside all the other things, we got this as a new feature for Street Fighter 6. This is the opponent costume setting. So you can now set your opponent's costume and color as long as you own those items. And I think these will only be reflected on your screen. So obviously someone is going to pick their favorite outfit. It's not going to affect them, but it's going to still affect you as you play against that character. This is really cool, actually. Yeah, okay, so, and we have one more thing to show. It's actually the beginner and intermediate stage players. They have their own lobbies now, which is really cool because fighting games can be a very intimidating thing to actually jump into. So I think this is a really good feature for all the new players, so they have kind of their servers on their own, because frankly, some of these people are so good that you might feel very demoralized playing against them. But I think this is a great way to learn the ropes for the game and just kind of get more comfortable around fighting games in general. And I believe it's we have some changes for the tournaments as well. So league tournaments are now completely held by players' rankings, and that's going to be for all the individual rankings. So like rookie, iron, bronze, silver, gold, and so on. So that's really cool. I like how they're making more additions for the Battle Hub and making the game more accessible for like a lot of new people. Obviously the game was also on sale just I think like a week ago. It was like 34% off.
It was 34% off, and it was Black Friday.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at some of the Xmas rewards and the Spy Family stuff still while you were going through some of this stuff. But yeah, with the beginner lobby icons, they've actually had those since the start of the game. It's got a bird icon next to it, so you're more than welcome to actually go into those lobbies, enter the Battle Hub, and then you should find like-minded people in there as well, if you're not already in Fighting Grounds training or doing something else. But yeah, no, much love to Olvar for going through all of that. There are lots of content. Again, this game's bigger than some people realize. The collaborations, the partnerships they have, and the amount of effort they're trying to put in terms of rewards and whatnot there. So yeah, hopefully down the line we get some more, Baki, Spy Family, more anime collaborations there as well. That'd be pretty fun. But yes, if we go back to the competitive side of things, SFL EU 2023 is on every Friday at 7 PM UK time. So that'll be 8 PM EU time. That will be 11 in the morning PST, I believe. My time zones are all over the place. That's early in the morning for Japan, so on and so forth. So wherever you are watching in the world, just make sure you tune in to twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters, and you can tune into all 6 of these teams in action on the same episode. Would you believe it? Insane. All 6 teams on the same episode. You get to watch them all live and direct there. And this is the leaderboard updated after week 3. So BK Rog sitting pretty at the top because this team is basically all or nothing. They either win 40-0 or they lose 40-0. They don't know anything else. BMS are still there with 8 points. Team Mouse on 8 points. 00 Nation just on the cuff of a playoff spot there with 65 points. But Guild and Wolves are in the knockout areas there. So again, they need to start collecting points here because they're on a bit of peril. But it's only early there as well. Now, we do a highlight segment on Twitter that Capcom Fighters puts up. Myself and F-Word, shouts to F-Word. We do go through highlight moments in each and every fixture of that episode. And this is one we picked with 00 Nation, where we had Phenom taking it over 4 fields there in a dominating fashion. Phenom's put in a lot of work regarding the JP matchup, and he's done well here. Now, this highlight here, I believe Kills You did win this game here. Yeah, perfect parry. And I think he got a drive rush reset into the overhead. I think that's what it was. I can't quite remember. There's the overhead. And then he's going to get the sequence. And then, yes, that was it. Okay, I do remember what exactly happened there. And then we're going to show you the last highlight here as well. So I've been telling people this as well. When you see people do drive rush cancels, you might actually need to stand up now if they've got an overhead especially. And this match was amazing between Takamura and Kusanagi. I really learned a lot watching Kusanagi's Luke during SFL. And of course, I always learn something new from Takamura each and every time. But what a throw to prevent that stun there.
Such a great throw.
Yeah, well timed. I think this is where Kusanagi got his DI back. Yes, he got his drive gauge back just in the nick of time to get the punish counter DI there and close out that round. So yeah, we'll try and squeeze in the highlights if you did miss them on the Capcom Fighters Twitter account. Make sure you follow at Capcom Fighters on Twitter, or X I should say, to know all the details regarding that. And then speaking of, here's week 4. This is what it's looking like right now. BK Rog got up against Team Mouse, a rivalry as old as time in the EU Street Fighter scene. Luffy got up against Problem X. Could be a thing. Luffy hasn't played yet. Maybe he might play this week, who knows. Kills You and Phenom there is going to be 00 Nation versus BMS, some of the strongest teams on paper. Going head to head, they're looking forward to that. And of course, the teams in the relegation zone. Wolves and Sky Guild, they need to pick up points there, so getting a dub is going to be absolutely crucial for those guys there. So again, another week. I implore you, tune into SFL EU each and every week, man. We do not try. We felt not disappointed. Speaking of SFL, we had the announcement for SFL US episode 7. Last week's episode was pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure it was the NASA Bandits one, where we had that famous clip of Punk, which was amazing to watch. But now there's more action here, and this is what SFL US Week 7 is going to be looking like. Endemic going up against NASA, Red Rooster going up against Baznitz, and UYU going up against Versus Vortex. Interesting, Versus Vortex basically are the champions of SFL last year. They're on a new team now. Let's see how they do against the new UYU in the second half of the SFL season there. So that'll be pretty interesting, of course. I believe each SFL has a website. I need to double check what EU's Street Fighter League website is, but we do have the American one, I believe. So if you can pop that on the screen right now, that'd be much appreciated. But I do need to find the EU one, because we did have one last year for SFL 2022, but 2023 I'm not actually too sure. So the guys are going to get the website up now. It will tell you the past results, it will tell you the upcoming schedule. You can find the details of all the teams as we look at DCQ's amazing face. Because this is what I tell you. There you go. Speaking of, there it is. SFL US has been going on for a very long time. 6 seasons deep. Insane. Can you believe it? And you can see upcoming battles with that schedule there. And then obviously if we do scroll down on the website, there you go, the latest news regarding SFL US, and obviously the recaps, and then you can break down the teams and their players there as well. Again, a full decked out website for you guys to go check out. Just type in SFL US 2023 on Google and it should take you here on the first thing there.
Lovely.
Right, so let us not forget, so this is the schedule in regards to CPT. Ignore the Japan one, because what happened over the weekend, so we were blessed with an update and new costumes, of course, but with a new update came 1 or 2 issues. And I'm pretty sure some of you were randomly disconnected over the course of Friday and Saturday. So what the CPT team decided was they said it's just best to play it safe and say that we're not going to do the Japan CPT. And I know a lot of the Japanese players, they actually booked time off work dedicated to that day. I believe they had over 500 entries or something like that. So they are rescheduling the date for CPT Japan. There has been no date confirmed yet, but once they do find a date, they will let you know, because they actually basically want all of the entrants that signed up to be able to sign up again and try and qualify for the cup there. So the World Warriors done. Fudo qualified via that, but we still have to find a way to find out who qualifies via the CPT Online Japan. And the registration for this region, France, Spain, and Portugal, is officially closed. They have over 230 signups there, but France, Spain, and Portugal CPT will be happening this weekend. We've had Valmaster qualify via World Warrior. He's entered. We have had Samuel. Shouts to Samuel because he qualified via the Spain and Portugal World Warrior last night. Offline event. It was absolutely crazy. You haven't seen it? Go check that out. Shouts to Sharon as well from Spain. Very huge personality in Spain. Samuel's qualified as well. I think he signed up, so he might just enter for the money. But hey, this region is littered full of JPs, by the way. And there's a particular Dowsum I'm interested in watching. Maybe he might qualify. Maybe he won't. We'll see. But make sure you check out CPT France, Spain, and Portugal this coming weekend. And of course, my backyard, the registration. It's been open for a little while, but they're advertising it now. It's not long. It's about 12 or 13 days until UK and Ireland CPT
Just
Online
before
Premiere
Christmas.
will be happening. So if you are from UK and Ireland, get signing up now. It's going to be a big event. I'm pretty sure the world's going to be watching and restreaming it as well, because there's always something juicy happening with UK and Ireland. And the Irish scene are back in full force. So maybe they could be the ripple in the waves there. But get registering now. This is going to be an amazing event. You don't want to miss it. Speaking of, I know that CPT used the Cami, they used the Cami graphic for there. We have another one. We do have another one showing the Union Jack. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the wrong date. I don't know if we have the updated graphic for this. I don't know if they can get it. If they don't, I will tell you it now. Basically, the offline regional final, the World Warrior regional final for UK and Ireland has actually changed. The guys have actually confirmed a venue and they've confirmed the date. Sunday the 10th of December is no longer the date. We're actually doing one. Bingo! There it is. Perfect. We've got the new graphic here. So we're having an offline regional final. It will be happening at New Meta, a gaming arena in London. I've heard this venue is amazing. I haven't actually been there myself, so I need to check it out very soon.
I would love
It'll be
to visit
happening in the early New Year, January 7th, 2024. So you get to see Broski, Problem X, Ending Walker, Lex, Shax, Musanu, Flawless Deku. I am missing somebody. I can't remember who I'm missing. You're going to see 8 amazing players. I'm missing somebody. 4 fills. It's 4 fills. It was 4 fills. I'm so sorry, 4 fills. You get to see 8 amazing players.
I knew you got it.
In the finals there. So mark that date down. I may be there. I may not. We will see. But it will be happening in the new year, January 7th, 2024. Speaking of 2024, Capcom Cup 10, the tickets are now available for LCQ registration and tickets to be a spectator amongst that as well. You get to enjoy the LCQ, you get to enjoy the SFL World Championships, and of course you'll get to enjoy Capcom Cup 10 itself. So if you do find time, it's a long time, if you find time, and you get your Valentine's Day session out of the way, you get that out of the way, you can come and join us for the Capcom Cup 10 here. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully you do not miss it. So yes, I believe that is all our announcements and roundup there done. So appreciate Ovaha with that new segment there with the artwork and the Battle Hub collectibles and what to look out for in the future in terms of anime collaborations.
A lot to do in the game.
And then, of course, that was all the CPT stuff you should be aware of. Obviously, if you follow Capcom Fighters on the following social media outlets, the Twitter, the YouTube, the Twitch, then you'll be informed as much as possible. We like to remind people who just stay in the Twitch realm itself. But yes, that is going to be it from us tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Much appreciated to Garnet and Halibel for joining us. And the co-hosts, of course, Ovaha and Veggie for being amazing.
Did you enjoy your time, Jammers?
I like that you always ask that as if I don't. I did enjoy my time. Did you enjoy your time? It's okay.
I did.
If you really must ask. Jesus Christ.
I do, actually, because I care about it.
No, because I think you just want me to ask you in return, so you ask me first to then rebuttal with asking
No,
you.
I care about your opinion, but obviously I'd like you
shouldn't
to ask
really
me
care
as well.
about my opinion.
Ovaha, ask me and I'll answer you as if I was
Did
my
you
son.
have a good time?
I didn't have a good time. I had a super good time.
Wow, yeah, you totally got me, dude. Wow.
Anyway, what we are going to do is we're going to
Did you forget someone?
No, we didn't.
Wow.
We're going to end the episode
No, he asked you if you had a good
tonight.
time. Ovaha.
I did, Veggie. Such a good time.
All right.
Didn't Jammers ask you?
No, he didn't.
I think
kind of hurt.
I kind of feel like
I hurt myself today. But yeah, thanks for watching because, this was a good time. Jammers, you can still wrap this puppy up.
No, go for it, please.
Wait, Jammers, wait.
All right,
No,
ladies and gentlemen,
Go for it.
We hope that you enjoyed tonight because we certainly did. And we will be back on the air waves very shortly. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode that's going to be informed by on Twitter. So thank you.
Baby, baby.
Yeah,
Y'all already know
you know what time it is.
I belong in the top spot, #1.
Hope you ready for the fight.
Reign supreme.
Put 'em up, let's go. #1.
I've been landlocked, training for this moment my whole life. Cold nights, in the rainy days, hope I get mine. Spend mine for the accolades in the empire. I need that title in my possession. Once there ain't no one zone, it's my time to shine bright. And if you try to stop me, then you're gon' pay the price. All them late nights finally paid nights. Awake in my dreams, but you could call me the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I'm focused. You know how bad I want this. I'm giving it my all. Never for this moment is golden. I control it. All eyes on me. I see I'm watching. Once I'm locked in, ain't no way that I'm stopping. Clocked in. It's time to put in work. Go berserk. I'm in my zone until I'm first. Believe me when I say nobody can see me. This a product of hustle. I just make it look easy. Non-stop. You ready or not? When it's all said and done, I'ma be on the top. 3, 2, 1. I'm ahead of the game. Y'all remember my name. Non-stop. You ready or not? When it's all said and done, I'ma be on the top. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, I belong in the #1 spot. I always keep the business, nothing personal. When you always see nothing, I just barely scratch the surface. Roll me in the rain, let me do my thing. Thought they hit me down, fight it through the pain when I'm in the zone. I ain't never say much, but you see me up top. You see my numbers healthy, the pressure don't stop. Until I'm in the top, see the bottom seeds watch. They almost see me flop, but I'm stepping on them, watch, let them watch. Born ready to fight, this is my moment. Coming for it all, just show me my opponent. Wanna be great, I'm a legend in the making. And this is mine for the taking. Cause I got what it takes to be on top. I'm #1 cause I don't stop. Hard gas, no brakes, high stakes. I don't act tough to the test, so let them fold ya. Non-stop, you ready or not? When it's all said and done, I'ma be on the top. 3, 2, 1. I'm ahead of the game, they'll remember my name. Non-stop, you ready or not? When it's all said and done, I'ma be on the top. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I belong in the #1 spot. Yeah, y'all already know. You know what time it is. I belong in the top spot, #1. Hope you ready for the fight. Reign supreme. Put 'em up, let's go. #1. Yeah. I've been landlocked, training for this moment my whole life. Cold nights, in the rainy days, hope I get mine. Spend mine for the accolades in the empire. I need that title in my possession. Once there ain't no one zone, it's my time to shine bright. And if you try to stop me, then you're gon' pay the price. All them late nights finally paid nights. Awake in my dreams, but you could call me the greatest of all time. Yeah, I'm focused. You know how bad I want this. I'm giving it my all. Never for this moment is golden. I control it. All eyes on me. I see I'm watching. Once I'm locked in, ain't no way that I'm stopping. Clocked in. It's time to put in work. Go berserk. I'm in my zone until I'm first. Believe me when I say nobody can see me. This a product of hustle. I just make it look easy. Non-stop. You ready or not? When it's all said and done, I'ma be on the top. 3, 2, 1. I'm ahead of the game. Y'all remember my name. Non-stop. You ready or not? When it's all said and done, I'ma be on the top. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, I belong in the #1 spot. I always keep the business, nothing personal. When you always see nothing, I just barely scratch the surface. Roll me in the rain, let me do my thing. Thought they hit me down, fight it through the pain when I'm in the zone. I ain't never say much, but you see me up top. You see my numbers healthy, the pressure don't stop. Until I'm in the top, see the bottom seeds watch. They almost see me flop, but I'm stepping on them, watch, let them watch. Born ready to fight, this is my moment. Coming for it all, just show me my opponent. Wanna be great, I'm a legend in the making. And this is mine for the taking. Cause I got what it takes to be on top. I'm #1 cause I don't stop.